Schwing. I hope I didn't cut off the string, but I think I did. But I was so excited because I see Dilly Dilly in the chat, and I haven't seen Dilly Dilly in so long. Dilly Dilly, you couldn't hear me because I was muted because the intro was playing, but I seen you in the chat, and I was like, oh my God, Dilly Dilly. Good morning, Dilly Dilly. Good morning. Listen, I have an announcement, so I guess I should wait for people to file in. I'll wait. Good morning, Renegades. View and Chew. Bust a can of biscuits. I answered you in the chat. I better not still be on come 12 o'clock, but we'll see what happens. Murphy Smith, just in time for Valentine's Day. Right before Valentine's Day, bitch. I had to take a drink of water. I was about to choke. You've only been around for a few years. You don't know if you've ever actually watched this person. Oh, are you new to the Gaining Ground View and Chew? Okay. Kimberlina, hello. Last Minute Laura also says they've never watched Gigi, just clips on the Twitter. Interesting. All right. Hello. Should we take a little poll or have you guys respond in the chat if you are familiar with the Gaining Ground? Here I am coming live on my channel, just assuming you all are following along and you know who all the, folks are. At minimum, the Belinda and Kiwi trio adjacent independent creators out there who have been reviewing and dragging me and Yaba for filth for the better part of just over a year. So, hey, Tally420, good to see you. Oh my gosh, Christina from Flint, I see you too. Glemma Mayhem, Beatrix. Don't worry, I'll give a thorough introduction to Mr. Gaining Ground. Don't you worry. Someone called the FBI Gigi a cyber stalking Tally. Tally, is this true? Is Gigi cyber stalking you for real? Do tell. Miss Anthropy says, I seen that. He's a super creep. What happened? Tally, do I have a DM from you that I've not opened? Is something going on? Is there fuckery afoot? Clifford Rebello, are you harassing my dear friend of 7 years, Tally420, in my chat? Actually, truth be told, Tally420 and I, we go way back, but we do not go all the way back to day one. Tally, didn't you start over there in the cesspool with Katie and Yaba? Initially, I remember you confessed that to me. Hello, Scissor Sister. Thank you for being a member for 10 months. We do love our renegades. Thanks for being here. He really is. I'll be mainly listening in today. Sat in urgent care with my boy. Oh, Nikki P. I hope he gets well soon. Really? It's a learn. Oh, wait. What did Discarded Roses say? I don't know who a lot of the players are in the game. Oh, okay. Well, Wicked Weird Wednesday. Wicked Weird Wednesday. I almost feel stupid saying this, but I feel like I've seen your name up on somebody's board or list. I'm sure of it, but I am leaning towards I seen somebody else putting something you set up that was maybe in favor of us, but I just remember taking notice of your name. So I'll be putting an asterisk next to your name in my head. Wicked Weird Wednesday. I do have an update on the list. Some more names on the Dead for Life list. Okay, we have to take a vote on what we're going to call the Tumblr and the list going forward because we want to be consistent. Historically, we've always, as a group, decided on these sorts of things. Hello. Wicked Weird Wednesday. I know who they are by person, but not any backstory. Okay, well, thank you for elaborating on that. Just so you know, Sam, Jessica Meska been sniping you and spreading wild misinformation. See, now Jessica Meska was being nice. And I was like, totally Jessica Meska can snipe me. Don't mind. You know me. I always like all eyes on me, especially if I'm taking my time to live stream on the internet, Absolutely all eyes on me. Sure. Go ahead, snipe, take 10, I don't know, 100 viewers. I don't know, whatever. It's totally fine. But what did you say? How did you say it? Spreading misinformation? Now that, Jessica Meska, I can't stand for. I can't allow that. Illyria Sand says Jessica should worry about her own messy community and the degenerate men she welcomes enthusiastically. Illyria Sand, thank you for speaking up and speaking out. Jessica, you should be ashamed of yourself and please take Illyria's advice. Also, though, Illyria Sand, thank you and bonus points for the use of the word enthusiastically. We appreciate you. Pink Warrior, good morning. Last Minute Laura, Lisa Simpson, Samtastic. Hey, Teddy Pig, Wicked Crafter. Hello, everybody. Beatrix, Kimberlina, Pink Warrior, just saw your email. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, hey, Persephone's Pomegranate. West Virginia, Jules. I'm speaking on it, baby. Don't text me and tell me not to. I seen you in Diane's chat last night and I seen you through them swords. Somebody else did too. Love you so much. That was fun. That was so much fun last night. Christina says, I must have been working and missed the memo that it's now acceptable behavior that when we fall out on YouTube, we then turn people's partners, sexuality, parenting, morality, and coupledom into internet fodder. Christina von Flit, you never cease to amaze me with your ability to fit so much into the confines of the character limit of the YouTube live stream comment section. Thank you for that. Teddy Pig says, I'm here for the GG cringe. For straight point. What? Okay, I'm not going to say that. I wanted to say hi last night, Sam, but I was creeping in the bushes over there. It's okay. Good. The good Tiffany. Look at you. The good Tiffany wanted to say hi, but she didn't want to blow her cover. Oh, here in Diane's chat. But this morning in Sam's live stream, how far are we into it? Let me see. Someone's going to report approximately 8 minutes on the dot into Sam's live stream this morning. The good Tiffany confessed to lurking in the bushes over there at Diane's last night, Tuesday, January 23rd, 2024. Oh, the good Tiffany. No good deed goes unpunished. Did you watch the whole thing? Did you see my super chat? I super chatted her $1.99 instead for the kids, and I had to do it because she still had Yabba blocked from the last time she did it. It was so much fun. Anyway, on to Gigi today. Okay, so we're going to start. I do want to look at Gigi's live stream yesterday, reviewing my live stream from yesterday. I have some timestamps and hopefully I don't F up the screen sharing today. Oh, the update on oh my gosh, why is my Dead for Live? Oh gosh, I thought my Dead for Live list had gotten deleted. Some of you probably wish my Dead for Live list had gotten deleted, but it didn't. It's still here. Okay. Update on the Dead for Life list. 2 names have been added since I last alphabetized it. Those names are Fatty Pasta and Dirty Uncle Sal. Further update, Jessica Messica is on the list. Here, I'll share my screen. Totally fine. You guys can see who's on the list. We can discuss it. We can have a dialogue. We have extra time today. One of the reasons I went early. All right, here's the Dead for Live list. Okay. So, see, Jessica Messica was on it, but remember I had an asterisk by her name because I wasn't so sure. Well, Jessica Messica, I hear that you are wildly spreading misinformation, ma'am, and we're not having that. So you're on the list. If anybody is in fact stupid enough to be using their full government name and they end up on the list, well, that's your fault and your problem for using your actual full government name on YouTube. I don't think the only one that might be that stupid enough to do something like that is probably this one right here. Are you, Sarah, stupid enough? This is a list of 54 names. 54 people on the internet, and only one appears to be so fucking stupid. Use their actual government person last name. Please, Sarah, tell me and Yaba all about ourselves, would you? Lisa Simpson, I took 4-week off, and here's the reason. There's no need to have 4-week on there. Pretty much like if you are a Kiwi farmer, if you are a Kiwi trio, which the Kiwi trio henceforth going forward until further notice, the Kiwi trio is Aaliyah olive oil and is it Sama or Sama? I don't know. Somebody tell me, please. Kimberlina says Little Boots needs to change her name to Big Boots. I didn't even know who that woman was. Do you have any idea the lengths? The lengths I had to go to find out who that woman up there on the panel was? I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate no name ass bitches who I don't even know who you are, paneling up with people, talking smack. Do you guys remember? Was it a TikTok where the lady said something, 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 talking smack? Anyway, Little Boots is densely shallow. Yeah. Okay. Wicked Crafter. Yes. Yes. Listen, I did not get that far. I'm going to confess. Where I didn't get that far into the GG stream from yesterday with this woman named Lil Boots. We got Lil Boots. We got Lil Introvert. We got Lil Mama. Anyway, I didn't get that far, but I got far enough, Wicked Crafter, where I think just reviewing the timestamps I have and my notes on them, I think it will clearly demonstrate that neither Lil Boots nor Gigi have anything, any real input to offer, right? So, and then we'll move on to the receipts that Gaining Ground was the discounted life. But I don't even know enough about that whole discounted life thing to really speak on that right now. But these DMs, they're all about Gigi was so thirsty. He was so thirsty for Tragic, and it is so embarrassing and it's so cringe. And I cannot wait to read every single word of it with you. I feel like maybe I should put my I think what I'll do is I'll put my thumbnail on the screen while I read it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. So, oh yeah, the very first. Hold on, I need to share my screen. Let's not mess this up today. So, hold on. Y'all let me know in the chat as soon as you think that I'm muted or whatever, because yeah. Okay, so the chat's there and everything. That's great. Let me put it on live chat replay. Alrighty. Hold on. Am I on the right one? Yes. So right away, like the first thing that this Little Boots person has to say is like, oh, the first half of her stream was just her talking about blah, blah, blah. It wasn't relevant. You mean the first half of my stream that had owl in the thumbnail? And in fact, what was it? Let me go look, because y'all know I be forgetting stuff. Just let me make sure I know what I'm talking about here. View your channel. Okay, so yesterday. Oh, yes, the live stream. It's titled Original Owl Shoots Her Shot. There, the thumbnail is literally 4 images of owl. The thumbnail says Original Owl Shoots Her Shot. Okay, so yeah, totally. Little Boots. Tell us right off the top how the first half of my stream was just me talking about Owl and her coverage, what her content is, and slapping the receipts down to prove my point. Tell us more about how that is just irrelevant. Is it Lil Boots? Should I call you Miss Boots? I mean, okay.
Stay that way.
Christina from Flint. Y'all, Sam read my screen name that I picked myself and have continued to use for over 7 years. Out loud to 400 people. What an oxer.
If you guys want to see the beginning of it, I reacted to that on my stream. The first half of it, she's like going.
Oh, she's like, you guys, if you want to see me react to the first half of the stream, go watch me on my channel. It wasn't about anything.
Going at Owl, watching this Truthfully Trisha video though, so it wasn't like that relevant. And then where I sent you should start. Yeah, go 14 seconds in past the.
I already did. I'm at 154.15. We're gonna start, but before we do, I want to actually let me get rid of the. Oops, sorry, ignore that. Quick. I think everybody knows what the.
Hold on.
Fuck's going on here, right? Sam's been having just an epic fucking breakdown. I don't know what her fucking problem is. I can't even say I care what her problem is. I was busy.
I find it interesting that Cliff is over there talking about literally in the same sentence. Gigi says, everybody knows what's going on here. Sam is having an epic fucking meltdown. I don't know why. I have no idea what Sam's having such a meltdown about. I love that, Cliff. That's so cute. Oh, before I forget, because I actually had this screenshot queued up yesterday and forgot to show it. And Cliff is gonna say a couple times in this little live stream reaction thing he did to me yesterday. He's like, I don't know what her problem is. He'll be like, I don't know what Sam and Yama's problems are. They brought this on themselves. I don't know what the problem is. What's your problem with me, Sam? Yeah, but Sam, what are you talking about me for? What's your problem, Sam? Like he don't know, like he don't know what my problem is, like gaining ground, January 22nd, 2024. If you say it enough times, maybe people will believe it, kind of like how you keep saying you're gay so no one notices you're just a lazy grifter. Take a Xanax, Sam Hawks. And he screenshotted 2 chat messages that appear to come, yes, from the support group. So Gigi is a viewer of the support group. Thanks for the view, I guess. You can thank Belinda and Clifford and their Kiwi farmer friends for that, guys. And then I said, Belinda's supporters and friends, the Kiwi farmers, did this. Yeah. I've since decided that, like I said earlier, the Kiwi farmers are going to be I'm sorry, scratch that. Belinda's friends, Belinda's BFF, Strawberry Douche, Aaliyah Alexander, and her 2 little friends, Olive Oil and Pink Lava, henceforth will be known as the Kiwi Trio, Aaliyah, Olive Oil, and Sama. I know it's a mouthful. It's a lot to say. It's okay. Those of you guys who have been with me for a while, we'll end up shortening down to just the Kiwi Trio. But at first, when people are, just getting to learn the players and, making sure that we are grouping, the tribes together as they have formed naturally. We want to make sure that everyone's on the same page and understanding that the Kiwi Trio is Strawberry Douche, Aaliyah Alexander, Olive Oil, and Pink Lava, who has started herself to use her first name, Sama. I guess it's Sama. I don't know. Somebody tell me. Nobody's telling me. Sama, whatever. Yeah. So that's them. She was gay enough for me last night. That's true. I've been gay enough for Yaba every night for going on 4 years, and she put a fucking ring on it. We're happy as fuck and doing just fine. So, thanks for that, everybody. We all play our part here in making all of this happen for all of us. So, it's a group effort, it's a collective, and we appreciate everybody, Yeah. Brandy Goodson, it's so funny because Lisa Manning basically said the same thing, like probably about a year ago or so, and she has not lived that down since. And pretty much every time Lisa Manning shows up in chat, we refer to her as Big Manning 1K, and that's why, because she said tragic was kind of hot. Didn't you, Manning? Didn't you, Big Manning 1K? You did. You did. A collective effort, sure fishing, yeah. Cliff reminds me of a yippee chihuahua. Oh, zero substance. Okay, anyway, this is really nasty. Gaining ground. This is just really nasty. It's unnecessary. I'm making no digs at your sexuality or the choices you have made in your life regarding your sexuality or your coming out or the authenticity of your sexuality. I'm just not really sure why, you are just really, really, committed to this particular, I guess, cut down that you like to throw out there. Sam's not really gay. And, of course, Mandy and Sean like that, which says a lot, in these clips, you're going to hear Gaining Ground say like, they think that me and Belinda are running the like mafia or something like that. And I'm like, I even like got the timestamp. I'm like, who's over here saying that Gaining Ground is running a fucking thing, especially with a Belinda? Who's saying that? Who's saying that Gaining Ground is running something with Belinda? I certainly haven't said anything to that effect. And I just think it's really funny that he thinks of himself in that way, Mr. Big Guy. Anyway, let's keep moving. Let me find my next timestamp. Oh yeah, Cliff. Like, I don't know how much you guys know about that one account what's it called? Your Channel's Next. I think they're on the list. Your Channel's Next. Let me check. I have it alphabetized for the most part. Is Your Channel's Next on here? No. You want to know why? Because some people I was just like, yeah, I don't think we'll have to be reminded about that one. But I'll go ahead and put Your Channel's Next is on here. Because here's old Cliffy over here on his channel. And he's about to tell everybody that not only is Your Channel's Next a dude, which I didn't know that. And Clifford, you've been around long enough to know that literally every single little piece of personal information gets tucked away in somebody's brain, in the back of their brain somewhere, And here you are not only telling us everybody that Your Channel's Next to some dude, but also that the two of you text each other, that he's familiar with you enough that he texts you while you're at the doctor to tell you that Sam Tefler is live streaming. And if you guys recall, I don't think we got around to Cliff until like the 3-hour mark. So did you sit there and listen in your one little earbud at the doctor's office and on the drive home and through the Wendy's drive-through all the way home back to your little fart box? Did you listen the whole time till the 3-hour mark? And did you think when I got to you, like, did you get excited? Did you get like, a little burst of energy from your carb load at the Wendy's when you're like, yes, let's do this. I'm gonna get me a fresh ice cold Coca-Cola. And then I was like, never mind. Wah, wah. Well, anyway. Samantha's unhinged. Aren't we all? Samantha's a cow. Sam and Gabby are cows. Aren't we all? Look at you. You're a fucking cow. Whoever this person is, you're a cow too.
Quick. I think everybody knows what the fuck's going on here, right? Sam's been having...
He felt like a big boy.
Just an epic fucking breakdown. I don't know what her fucking problem is. I can't even say I care what her problem is. I was busy today, and Your Channel...
Really, Cliff? You don't know what my problem is? You don't care what my problem is? Then why do you have friends on the internet telling you, oh my God, Sam's live streaming, and you put your earbud in at the doctor and start listening for 3 fucking hours, waiting for me to mention your name so you can panel up with whatever little wannabe lapdog lackey is trying to get in over there with Belinda and the Kiwi trio? That's Clifford's job. He's not running shit over there with the mafia boss ladies, Belinda and the Kiwi trio. No, he's, what do they call him? What do they call him? The store runner or whatever. He's the dude who has to go panel up with all the extra thirsty little no-name, nobody little bitches who really want to have YouTube channels, and they think if they all band together and they all do their little live streams taking pot shots at Sam and Yaba, that they're gonna what are you gonna do? Rise to YouTube superstardom on our names, and Clifford's gonna guide you there because Clifford's ain't good with Belinda. He's so close with Belinda, and she's been friends with Strawberry Douche Aaliyah Alexander from the Kiwi Farms, the Kiwi Trio, for literally like 6 years. No shit. Like Kiwi Farm Records, like what is that? Leaks. Are out there, they know that. The wait, that is Little Boots, aka Large Lane, says Grandpa, who's never been in my chat before. Whoever you are, thank you for the information. Skullface, also never been in my chat before, says the ex-Kiwi farmer Grandpa. Grandpa says farmers should get no mercy. I agree, farmers should get no mercy. They know what they signed up for. They're playing the game. It's not my fault. It's not Galva's fault that Strawberry Douche convinced weak-minded Olive Oil and Pink Lava Sama to join her merry little band of dumb fuck rogue Kiwi farmers who were going to go run gay ops over there in Girl World on YouTube and in the Twitters. Miss Boots, if you're nasty. Anyway, Is Large Lane a kiwi farmer? I don't feel like Grandpa really gave a direct answer. I guess he did answer, though. Farmers should get no mercy. Okay, so Lil Boots, your name is Large Lane. You're a kiwi farmer. Is that true? I'm sure you're here. Of course you're here. You covered the first half of my stream that was insignificant because I was covering owls. Favorite topics of severely mentally ill, vulnerable women, bonus points if they're homeless, super triple bonus points if they're pregnant, and bingo, super glitter dazzler prize if they are homeless, pregnant. Wait. Gigi, oh wait, Gigi is so gleeful to deliver petty that he comes off as compulsive as Chantel is about her food. She is a farmer for Gigi? What? Is she? Wait, are you telling me that Little Boots is the farmer that has been assigned to Gigi? Are you telling me Gigi wasn't even assigned to olive oil or pink lava? What, did pink lava had her hands full over here? Who was olive oil assigned to? Hi, Kalari. Lisa Simpson said, no wonder they all got so butthurt when y'all exposed the farmers. They're all in bed. Yeah, they're all in bed together. Oh, they're all in bed together. Okay. You guys, I did not realize how long and how far back Belinda's private communication and like friendship and, dare I say, alliance with the Kiwi farmer Strawberry Douche went. Now, why do you think it is that most people within the community really, don't know, don't speak of, and it's just not really, mentioned that Belinda goes back so far with the Strawberry Douche of the Kiwi trio? Lil Boots has been pals with Gigi for a long time. So is she a Kiwi farmer or is she a big fat fucking nobody who's just been friends with Gigi for a long time? Or has she been assigned to Gigi? Teddy Pig, when you say for a long time, how long? Like Belinda and Strawberry Douche, there are, I'm pretty sure, private server messages that have been leaked between Belinda and Strawberry Douche dating back, I think, is like as far back as December of 2022. I mean, that's a long time, Jay said it's an open secret. Okay. Wrigley's mom, I know you need baseball cards of all these people to keep track, name, photo, background info. She rose to fame because Monty was messing with her. Oh, Jesus. So that would explain the hate/trauma bond that Gigi and Lil Boots share over Monty. Okay, that explains it. All right. At least since the Tragic Attic shows. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. Well, moving on, because we're not going to really explore that from the ground up. But I am open to anybody who knows history on Lil Boots, where she came from, that sort of thing. That'd be interesting to share, and look at and talk about. Hold on. There's my email address. Is that right? samtevlermerch@gmail.com. Yes, it is. Okay. Wicked Weird Wednesday. I went to Kiwi Farms one time and was so freaking lost. I couldn't figure out how to navigate it and never went back. Hold on. Here we go.
Listen, oh shit! Like no, he'll own it up to anyways. He was listening to Sam's stream, or maybe he was listening through Peanut, or
I think he was watching mine.
Yeah. Probably yours.
Oh, your channel is next. That's what he's talking about.
And,
on the list. On the list.
He sends me a text. I'm at the doctor's office. I'm not dying. Just a routine, like a yearly checkup, and I had to get a new. I know, sorry haters. I had to get a new GP. Listen, I did my colonoscopy. Now I'm doing my blood work. So I'm sitting in the doctor's office, and he's texting me, and he's like, and I was seeing like things here and there on Twitter because Twitter was eating it up, and people were sending me clips. But I don't like to watch it directly because I had a feeling I was going to watch this anyways.
Yeah.
So I popped into your stream. I popped into Pistachio. So he texts me, and he's like, Sam's after you now. And I'm sitting there filling out my paperwork. I said, what's her fucking problem now? And he's like, she says, Gigi, I know you're watching. False.
Someone ratted on us.
What does he mean? What's her fucking problem now? Gigi, what do you think my fucking problem now is? Do you really not know what my fucking problem now is? Lil Boots, do you also not know what my fucking problem is now? To where you couldn't say, well, Gigi, from what I understand, having watched every minute of every stream Sam has done, this is what she's saying her problem is now. You couldn't do that? Oh, okay. Then why are we watching this? I guess continue.
That you were in my chat.
What do you mean Reddit on you? Oh, I mean, I was there. I popped
Sam.
in and out, but I wasn't there for that one part. Because I know you're watching release something, whatever. So when we get to that part, we're going to talk about I'm assuming that's after this timestamp, right? The release the DMs, right?
Yeah.
There's a poll in the chat to name the list. The choices are Dead for Life list or Fuck Off Forever list. Cast your votes. We'll close it when somebody reminds me to close it.
Oh, okay.
So this, and then I think it's like 20 minutes in, she starts going off with you.
Okay, we'll talk about
Oh, look at Lil Boots with the timestamp. She's like, here's this timestamp at 1:50, an hour, 50 minutes, 34 seconds, and in about 20 minutes from there, she goes off on you. Oh, you're so helpful, Lil Boots. Yes. Let's review Sam's stream, but let's skip the first 2 hours because it's a stream about Owl.
Linda.
I mean, okay.
We'll show those DMs when I get to, I mean, I'm not going to show anything I haven't shown already, but if you weren't up,
yeah. In case you didn't know, Gaining Ground dropped DMs while I was live yesterday and after. Because yes, I did open my DMs. I was like, look at Gaining Ground in my DMs, and I think I read like one message, and he literally immediately started dropping our DMs. I have not seen what he's dropped. I don't care. I don't need to see what Clifford has dropped of our DMs. I have all of our DMs and I can visit with them and read them and look at them and scroll through them whenever I want, So that's fine. Anyway, I just thought that was such a classy, clever move. Gaining Ground, like, first of all, it was super predictable. Thank you for beginning the DM drop for us. You could have refrained and restrained yourself, and that could have been, another talking point amongst you all, that not only does Sam dox her customers who buy her merch, but she also drops DMs. Anyway, thanks for taking that one for me. Big boys, Jessica sniping you as you speak. Well, I mean, again, that's fine. I do prefer when all eyes are on me. So thank you, Jessica, for aiding in the efforts. It's too bad, Jessica, that your name is officially on the list, asterisk removed, because I am told you are spreading misinformation, which is crazy because every time I've gone live this week or about the topic, I am informed in my chat, Jessica Meska, that you're sniping, which means you're here and you're listening. So how or why it is that you still choose to spread misinformation, I'm not totally sure. All right. But if you had questions, Jessica Meska, I think if you had questions, if you were unsure about something, or if you need clarification, or, if you heard something contradictory of something I may have said, you could have come in my chat and been like, yo, Sam, you said this, but what about this? Oh, but you just would have blocked her. No, I wouldn't. Not Jessica Meska. She's another content creator covering it, and she snipes and she's putting in the effort and she's showing up, right? Right. Just like Lil Boots, if she wants to come in the chat and ask for the link, I'd be happy to give her the link or whatever. Cliff, do you want to come on panel? Do you want to talk it out? Would you like to have a dialogue with me, either of you or any of you? I highly doubt it. But on the off chance you do, I will gladly offer links and open my panel because I've got time today. Kumquat Manager, thank you so much for gifting 5 sham memberships. Kirby, Wicked Weird Wednesday, congratulations. Frosty the Homeman, Wrigley's mom, and JJ. Welcome. Okay, so I have an announcement. I don't even know how many people are in here. I don't tend to look at that because I don't really care. Here's the announcement. We're no longer the Renegades, guys. All right. We're the Shamrocks. We have a new mascot. I think it's only appropriate. The Renegades are from the OG DC days, and really, truly, like, the Renegades aren't really a thing anymore. Plus, the main reason we went with the Renegades, because we used to play that song called Renegades at the beginning of my streams, because I didn't really care about my ad revenue monetization, because I always got demonetized because it was the OG DC, you know what I mean? So anyway, somebody, who was it on Twitter? I'm so sorry. If you're here, please step forward and take a bow. It was somebody on Twitter, and they said Shamrock. And I was like, oh my God, that is our new mascot. Hold on. I actually signed into my Twitter over here. I'm so proud of myself. Yes, Shamrocks in the chat. Thank you so much. So we are, and I think it is just so very fitting that we are retiring the swords the day after swords were last thrown in my honor in Diane Patchen, thief, she who steals from kids with cancers, chat, when she is trying to come back to YouTube and beg Wendy and Randy to confess to the community that they are her closeted friends and really do support her, and that they lied to Sam on Twitter when they said they weren't friends. Okay, I digress. Randy said you're 71, or was it Wendy? I don't remember. One of them said you were 71 years old. And I asked you in your chat, I was like, Diane, are you really 71? You ignored me. But I will say this. I appreciate that you did not block me. I appreciate that. Ash274, eat shit. Choke on it too. Anyway. I digress. Lil Boots is a farmer Mandela effect or an ex-farmer? Says Christine is Christine is here the one from Negative Nation? Are you, ma'am? I mean, come on. Like, if you really wanted to get that information to us over here, and it's super important, right, and rock solid, you could have absolutely fired up a troll account, dropped it in there. We would have taken it. But why does Christina is here have to come in my chat? Like, no, ma'am. Like, thank you for the information, but you're going to have to leave. We're the Shamrocks. Okay. Now, we're not the Renegades. We're the Shamrocks. Okay. I got her. I'll just, and if that's not Christina is here from, whatever, she'll have to go, or she can come back. Oh, wait, there she is. Just rebrand. It's fine. Rebrand. I'm gonna have to put your name on the list now. I hope you know Christina is here, is making the list because she was stupid enough to come in here and be like, hey, I'm Negative Nation, here's some information. Can I be what? No, go, leave, come back with a troll, please. I'm ex-Negative Nation, but I'm not that. Yes, I know you're not that, Christina. I know who you are. I thought so. You're always in my chat? I don't think so. I just don't. And if you are, I didn't notice you. Yama says just make a new name. Yeah. Why couldn't you just make a new name, man? Come on. God. Like, if that's the kind of shit you're going to do, Christina is here, ex-Negative Nation, go around the community, fucking going in chats under your Negative Nation, what should be your dead name, right? Then no, you can't be over here. No, that's weird. Harley Girl says Diane needs money. She ran out. Thank you for making sure that you got that in. All right. Anyway, where were we? Oh, I was looking for the tweet. I'm not going to find it. Aha. Yes, I know. I seen. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you. Anyway, where was I? What screen am I sharing? Oh, yeah. Back to Gaining Ground and this person. Large Lane. Is it Large Lane? Is it Large Lane?
Pistachio stream earlier.
I think her name is Lane or Laney, something like that. So that makes sense. Yeah. Where Little Boots come from? Do you think maybe she's one of those people who holds the signs in the road construction crew, and she wears little boots, but she holds a sign in the I don't know what wide lane dilly dilly.
Or you're not on Twitter. I did release some stuff because
He said back to you, Queef. I'm gonna have to tap it back because he just admitted that he's
I don't know what.
I released some DMs, yeah, but Sam's a doxer. I mean, okay, we're all cows here, sir. We are all cows here. All right.
Show those DMs when I get. I mean, I'm not going to show anything I haven't shown already. But if you weren't on Pistachio's stream earlier, or you're not on Twitter, I did release some stuff because I don't know what the fuck she's trying.
Oh, did you release some DMs? An old peanut pistachio 3-pack a day pistachio has already gone over them on her stream. So, see, why are you giving your? Never mind. Yes, please continue to give your content away so Peanut can fucking lap it up off the men's room floor. She make her coin off at first. You're brilliant. You're a genius business mogul too, aren't you, Gigi?
To do, but I don't have the energy or the patience for it. So let her do it. The only thing I'm waiting for now is for her to go cha. Once she says cha, I'm probably gonna shit myself. I can't. That's what I'm waiting for.
Is cha the same as good? Good. Wait, what does Peanut do? I can't do it. That's wow, yeah, I was totally wrong. Your friend Peanut. Baby, I need a soundboard. I hear that Al just got a soundboard. You know, kind of like the one you got. Like the one Belinda got after you got soundboard. Everybody's getting a soundboard. I don't know the first thing about a soundboard. I don't know what kind of soundboard I would need. I wouldn't know how to hook up a soundboard to make it work. Oh my gosh. Harlow's trying to get under the blanket, but stay on the bed, but be under the blanket. And Jack is in the middle of the bed on top of the blanket, and he will not move. Anyway, continue.
I don't know what I did to these women, but man, they are angry with me. And I'm just like,
I don't know what I don't know what I did to these women, but they are angry with me. Is that not gaslighting? Is that gaslighting? I guess I also need to make a gas mask emoji for the chat. You know, like old Cowl over there has. Yeah, we'll do that. No, I'm not going to put a rubber gas mask on under any circumstances or at any point in time. But you go ahead. You keep that one for yourself, girlfriend.
Remember? Yeah. Gigi, stay out of it.
These dogs are literally snorting. It's great.
Belinda said, Gigi, stay out of it. Gigi stood out of it, and Yaba Sparrow.
That is great news, kitty cat.
Hold
on, what?
Day that did it. Remember, but man.
Okay.
I can't. That's what I'm waiting for. I don't know what I did to these women, but man, they are angry with me. And I'm just like, you started it. Remember?
Yeah, we started it.
Gigi, stay out of it. Belinda said, Gigi, stay out of it.
Belinda told Gigi to stay out of it. Don't worry, I've taken notes on this already, and it's written. All right. Belinda said, Gigi, stay out of it. Belinda told Gigi to stay out of it. Okay, that's what Gigi says happened. He says, first, Belinda, shit popped off between Yaba, Sam, and Belinda. Belinda told me to stay out of it. All right.
Gigi stood out of it, and Yaba Sparrow.
Gigi stayed out of it, and Yaba did what?
Out of it. Belinda said, Gigi, stay out of it. Gigi stood out of it, and Yaba spent her whole day that day like, Gigi. So you know, Boots.
Did she do that? I just don't recall ever a day where Yaba spent her whole day on the Twitter talking about a Gigi. Can somebody help me with that? Can somebody tell me the date in which Yaba Gale T Underground spent a day on Twitter, I presume. All right. I presume where else, right? Gigi. Okay. So Twitter talking about a Gigi. I need the date. I want to see it. I'll go to her Twitter right now. I'll pull it up. Gigi, I know you're here. Yes, the fuck you are. Either in person or by representative. You're here. Somebody, who is it? My channel's next. Can you fire a text off to the GG and tell him we'd like the date in which Abigail spent an entire day GG, because this is what you're saying. You're saying the shit popped off. Belinda told me to stay out of it. I stayed out of it. And then Yaba spent a whole day firing off about Gigi. Okay, so I'm going to read these super chats, Gigi, while somebody gets Gigi and finds out the date. All right. Kalari says, don't watch him. I don't watch him. And even I know that's a lie. He's talked mad smack, but tries so hard to play like he's the innocent victim of hysterical women. Indeed, Kalari, thank you for saying that. Thank you for the super chat. Wicked Crafter says, Cliff wanted you to know that he still has a penis and would give it up for the team to procreate. What? Thank you for the super chat, Wicked Crafter, but I just can't. I'm not even going to revisit that. Okay, let me catch back up in the chat and see if we have a date that we need to go to on Yaba's Twitter to back up Cliff's claims that when the shit popped off between Yaba, Sam, and Belinda told him to stay out of it. He stayed out of it. And then Yaba spent an entire day on Twitter talking about GG. I'm still waiting. Oh, Toxic Woman says the 25th of never. Dino got a kick out of Yaba T Underground. It was Yaba Gale T Underground. Yaba for short. That's really your name. He looks like those people I secretly watch on TikTok, baby. He really does. And she sent them to me, and it's great. Gigi doesn't want me covering his ass. No, he really doesn't. He doesn't want me covering his ass, but it is what it is. Let's see. Oh, Miss T says, I don't recall such things. Teddy Pig says, Gigi is a shriveled old woman hating queen who likes straight stoner bad boys. That's true. That's true. People act like it takes all day to comment on Twitter. It only takes a few seconds. Oh, so you mean there was probably a day at some point in what, December or January, where Yaba may have mentioned Gigi once or twice, and that's what he is saying. That's what he's categorizing as Yaba, as he was staying out of it, as he was ordered to do by Belinda. But had it not been for Yaba spending an entire day tweeting about him, he never would have opened his big fat fucking mouth and said the vile, nasty, disgusting shit that he said. Is that what he's saying? Okay, hold on. Fine. Hold on. Shut up, Clifford. Shut up, freak. Shut up. I'm looking to where he first talked about it, where he was really fucking nasty. Was it this one? Hillbilly Belinda addresses 2 ungrateful sacks of poo-poo. Was it that one? It was, because the last one prior to that, I believe, what? Oh, hold on. Beware the 4 law calls of the apocalypse. Was that? Let me see. Let me check just a second. Oh God. Oh God, why is it so loud? Oh Jesus, dude. Okay, I think it's this one. This is the 18th, maybe. Let's see. Oh no, this is a whole bunch of Clarahondra Jean. All right, go back. Now let's go to here because this one is for sure. Shit. Okay, here it is. Is it the Hillbilly Belinda addresses to who is this on panel with this person? Yeah, but can you even see your own pussy? Absolutely, she can. Thank you for asking. Okay, who is this? Thank you for the shamrocks. That's right. Every time a troll comes in, would you guys please flood the chat with shamrocks, please? Thank you. I bet him thinking I tweeted about him all day got his pussy wet. Oh, is that why they asked if you can even see your own pussy? Yes, absolutely, for sure. I'll vouch for that. That's probably YCIN. I don't know who that is. Oh, this is Lil Boots. This is the same person. What's happening here? What kind of witchcraft sorcery the fuck is going on here? This is Little Boots here. Yes. You're telling me this is the same person? This is I'm going to have to make a notation that there is suspected sorcery. I'm trying to use my iPad with my little pencil thing more because the thing, seriously, I got it like 3 Christmases ago. Oh, Catacorn Mermaid. Yes, of course. It's a filter. Yes. Thank you, Hollow. All right. Well, whatever. Is this where we are? Here? Yeah. All right. I think this is the first one he did. I just remember that he was particularly vile. Looks like he doesn't come on camera. Let's get
impersonation sucks. Just like your fucking reactions to Sean.
Oh.
Turned on by
here we go.
What are you doing?
Here we go. Okay, wait. Hold on, though. I kind of forget what he said over here that made me go looking for that. Bop, bop, bop. Let me bop it back.
If I'm called for, just like, you started it. Okay. Remember? Yeah. I can't. That's what I'm waiting for.
Nikki P says he came in hot immediately. That is my recollection, Nikki P. You're picking up what I'm putting down here. That is my recollection. And I, don't really have a tendency to, misremember or get things turned around. I just don't, So, okay, let's listen. Let's just be sure. I don't want to go off on a tangent and go all the way back to checks notes. December 20th to the Hillbilly Belinda addresses to Ungrateful Sacks of Poo Poo stream with Lil Boots here. I don't want to go all the way back there if I'm mishearing what he said last night. So let's take a listen again.
I don't know what I did to these women, but man, they are angry with me. And I'm just like, you started it. Remember? Yeah. Gigi, stay out of it. Belinda said, Gigi, stay out of it. Gigi stood out of it. And Yaba spent her whole day that day like, Gigi. So Boots, if I'm called for enough, I will respond. And now they're mad about it. They started all this shit with people, and now they're under attack. There's a plot to take down the channel. Who does that sound like? Who does that sound like to you?
Yes, exactly. But, very Crisis Callie moment. That's what I said in my stream earlier. Like,
you're so clever. A Crisis Callie moment. How? Lil Boots, take the fucking link.
Or tell us more about Callie, guys. They better never do another Callie stream again. Anyway, all right, you guys ready to get into this? Because I think everybody here knows Breezy first.
Well, hold on. I know. Okay, I really want to get to the messages between Gigi and Tragic, and we're fixing to get there. I just want to play this part again real quick because I just want you all to remember December 20th, 2023, when Nikki P here says that Gigi came in hot immediately. This is what we're talking about. Here's the date right there. December 20th, 2023. Came in hot. Did he not? I don't know. Let's see.
Missed watching stories to her than being
few times.
Well, her, and she was like, bitch. 1,000 you two, you and your bitch can light your candles on Twitter all day long. Samantha, over 1,000 people showed up. Samantha, to an unmonetized stream. Samantha, not one super chat. Samantha. So you two, you and your bitch can light your candles on Twitter all day long. Samantha. Fuck out of here.
I run a plugin through my Chrome that shows monetization, and I did post a screenshot on Twitter of her.
Well, but I do run a plugin through my Chrome that shows monetization,
like live viewers, and it does say the video is not monetized. It's not.
Oh, is this really the Indiana Cabbage Patch? Oh, at least I don't get turned on in front of little kids. No, you get turned on by a woman who wanted to. Hold on. You get turned on by a woman who wanted to sell your kids into the sex trade, you fucking little freaky Cabbage Patch fucking loser. You fucking What's the matter, Yaba? Couldn't find anybody who wanted to fuck you in a 100-mile radius, Yaba? Are you not skinny enough from the back, Yaba? Can't find somebody who wants to fuck you, Yaba? Don't block the stupid bitch, by the way. Leave her in here. Thank you. Hey, Yaba. Did you message Tragic yet, Yaba? Did you and Sam message Tragic yet, Yaba? Did you message Yaba? You fucking dirty little bitch, Yaba? Fucking whore. Fuck out of here. Tell me, but she's not bothered, guys. Yaba's totally not bothered. After spending years sucking up to larger channels.
Wow, it sounds to me that Gigi was extremely concerned with any possibility that Yaba and I might have a conversation with Tragic. And you see, he brought it up again last night. Gigi is very, very concerned that Yaba and Sam might talk to a tragic. Why is that? Why is that? You were the one involved with tragic so heavily. Why are you so concerned with that? Present day, January 2024. Weird. I don't know.
She's totally not bothered.
I
Hey,
will only
Yaba.
believe you're not bothered after the 6th hour. Sorry.
Hey, Yaba, why don't you go fire up a 5-hour live stream and tell us all about how unfucking bothered you are? Okay, Yaba? Skinny from the back, bitch. Not even from the International Space Station.
That's a lie. I am skinny from the back. I am. Baby, tell him.
Oh, she's so angry. Yaba, you're so angry. How do you, as wide...
You're angry, sir. I mean, we're not even 4 minutes into your stream, and that was quite the display of behavior. Look at Hussy over here. OMG, LOL. That's why Hussy's name was on the list, because Hussy was over there too. Oh, that's too bad.
As you are... Hold on. Yaba.
Yeah, Lil Boots, shut the fuck up. Okay. Gigi's talking. This is his show. All right. He's on a roll. He is roasting the ever-loving shit out of Yaba. Okay. Shut up. Know your place.
Look out here with her own area code and zip code, right? Over here spending years.
Yeah, Yaba, you're fat, and so is your girlfriend. I'm sorry, your fiance. It is a beautiful ring, and she sparkles.
Telling Chantal about herself, but Yaba can't handle a difference in opinion.
What a roast. Yaba can't handle a difference of opinion. I don't think that the phrase, the words, can't handle a difference of opinion is especially spoken in this way. Can't handle a difference of opinion. I just don't think that should be necessarily included in a burn, a roast, or anything, in the burn roast category. Cliff, I don't know, little Boots, you need to continue to shut the fuck up. All right. Or don't, and just keep coming back, paneling up with a fucking GG.
Oh my God, Yaba. It's almost like you're the fucking hypocrite.
Yeah, also fat. Yeah, that's right, Kimberly. And a GG, you're also fat, I'll have you know. And guess who else is fat? Belinda.
Knew you were for years.
Lil Boots is also a fatty. That's right. That's right, Blue Pea. Gigi gained 140 pounds over the past few years and blamed it on Charlie Gold. So get ready when he gains more pounds. Everybody gets fat on the internet.
And your Cartman impersonation sucks.
Just like
I think Gigi's mad because he gained 140 pounds and he is a fucking death fat now. But he also is unemployed and he can't get, the Ozempic or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Yaba says, Olap, I'm so embarrassed for you, bro. I really am. I can't believe this is what you picked. I'm fucking humiliated for you. As am I. Thank you for speaking on that.
Like your fucking reactions to Chantal. Hey, everybody. Don't block the garbage pail kid. Let her fucking cry.
But that's not fair. Me and Sam, we were the queens of Hater Nation. We were the ones who did the best.
What are you talking about, Hater Nation? Who's saying this? Why are you putting words in our mouths? Where and when did we say it?
That's Chantal. Reaction channel. ATX and Tomahawk Sean.
Sorry, Boots. Good.
They are the OG foodie reactors. That's how.
Little Boots. I'm not. Who's they? You're saying they. Yaba, yes, I'm not. Do you not know that? And if not, why are you up here speaking with any authority on anything? Perhaps you should sit back down in the chat. Put a little more effort into it.
Yeah.
Yaba's mask flew off quicker than she could say, sure, you can eat me out after threatening my kids, Sam.
That is fucking disgusting. You're disgusting. Why?
What?
That's so weird.
With a quickness.
That bitch took her mask off quicker than she hits up the Golden Corral on a Sunday after church.
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry. Thank God he said bam after that, or I wouldn't have realized that was the punchline of a joke. God.
Anywho, yeah, but let me know if you go live because
I probably should tap back. I just don't care.
I want to
Yeah.
snipe you, okay? Just let me know. Can you come back here?
He's jealous of women and their pussies. LOL. I hate a man hating woman. I don't go to church nor eat Golden Corral. It's true.
Can you maybe you can send your
Yeah, we
master
need an update.
Samantha? Send your master Samantha in here and let us all know you're alive, okay? Cool, thank you.
What is that? What the fuck? Is he still talking to you? What was that? This is great. What?
Anywho, yeah, but let me know if you go live because I want to snipe you, okay? Just let me know. Can you come back here? Can you maybe you can send your
Yeah, we need
master
an update.
Samantha? Send your master Samantha in here.
Lil Boots, he done told you to shut the fuck up. Why are you trying to say something? Why are you trying to speak on panel? Look, she done did it again. Lil Boots, shut up, dude. He's talking. He's doing his comedy intro. What is wrong with you? Gigi, next time, don't bring Lil Boots up on panel until you've finished your comedy intro. She's rude. And she's ruining your intro.
Anywho, yeah, but let me know if you go live.
Happy Peace, you weren't here. We've made a very important announcements. We are no longer the Renegades. We are the Shamrocks, and we throw shamrocks in the sword. Thank you, or in the chat. Thank you so much. Goofy dumb goofy hoe bitch. Does this genius not know how to confirm a channel name? Oh, he does. He does. You want me to pull it, babe? Who's funnier, Belinda or Gigi? I can totally do that. Let's see. Who is funnier? Belinda or Gigi? Or I'm going to give another option. There you go. Little friendly competition over there. All right, that's good.
I want to snipe you, okay? Just
Is the third option okay, babe? Little Boots. Grass.
let me know. Can you come back?
Hold on, wait. I'm stopping the poll. Hold on. End poll. I'm going to make it grass. You're so funny. I'm gonna let this play. I'll be right back.
Back here. Can you maybe you can send
Yeah,
your
we need
master
an update.
Samantha? Send your master Samantha in here and let us all know you're alive, okay? Cool, thank you. Anywho, so today we're
My
gonna watch
manager has a
two.
better accent.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Where's Death? Where the fuck is Death?
She's busy. Yeah.
I can't believe you're literally sucking Tragic off. Like, you're a terrible lesbian, Yaba. But then again, we all knew that Samantha's faking it anyway, so who cares? You're a terrible lesbian, Yaba.
Not a good dick.
Yaba, you're a terrible
Not a bad
lesbian.
lesbian. No, I don't want. No.
She's a terrible lesbian. She literally got suckered into a relationship so her girlfriend could build a channel. Oh, tell us more, Yaba. Tell us more.
Anywho, I love watching Yaba, the YouTube underground, literally bending over for the fucking bodega because I've been telling Belinda for
Sam
months.
Tall. That's a good
What?
one.
Sam
Okay,
Tall,
hold on.
yes. Actually, I came up.
Hold on. This was on December 20th, 2023. What is he talking about? Gigi is angry. He wants Tragic's dick. Yeah. And you know what? Let's just move on. I've had my potty break. We are an hour into it. And this little screen recording of the DMs between Gigi and Tragic on, is it Discord? It's only 3 minutes long. So we should be able to get through it. Are we ready, boys and girls? Okay, we're here. So, love notes from, what are his initials? I can't remember. Oh shit, here it is. Love notes from CSR. Do you guys know that CSR, Clifford S. Rebello, is a published author? He wrote a book. He's got a blog that has 3 whatever it's called. Anyway, CSR, Clifford S. Rebello, Mr. Rebello. So I don't know how many of you remember hearing about the account Discounted Life. and all of that. And Discounted Life was a very scandalous account. And turns out when the truth came to light and all was revealed, Discounted Life was an account that Gigi shared with, didn't he share it with Ron and Tragic? I don't know. Anyway, about it, Gigi goes down for the Discounted Life account. And it was kind of a big deal because like the Discounted Life account was like really, really super, super heinously, like, weren't they really racist and icky and ugly? I mean, I don't know. I wasn't around back then. I wasn't around. Okay, so Lisa Simpson says racist AF. Catacord Mermaid says, I remember. Kibbalina says yes. Joint effort with Ron, Tragic, and Gigi. Very racist account. Yes. Thank you. Oh, I like Perez Hilton. Oh, that's not to me. Okay. Yeah, but stop trying to steal Manning's man, Tragic. Yeah. Thank you, Maggie Flowers. That was Maggie Flowers. Oh, there's Manning. Morning, Manning. Yeah, it's an early one. I've already been on for an hour, Miss Manning. Okay, so this was the receipts proving that Gaining Ground is Discounted Life. Well, in proving that Gaining Ground is or was Discounted Life, the messages that are shown in these screen recordings are so cringy. So it's going to be great. Oh, look, the dildo is on account number 4 to get their little trolling in. So, also, I forgot to tell you, hippie piece. When trolls come in the chat, we are putting shamrocks in the chat. So shamrocks for the dildo 4, please. Is we're not doing that. What are you talking about? Why okay, so the dildo is an account that is all over the place over there in Belinda's chats and Belinda adjacent chats, that sort of thing. And they've been blocked on my channel for a while. They're on the list. And as you can see, they just came in here using a child in a disgusting manner. Like, why would you even do that? Belinda, you okay with that? Of course you are, because you're BFFs with the Kiwi Trio, right? And have been for a while. Yeah. Anyway, let's get on with it. This is Clifford Rebello, Gaining Ground, being really super cringy with Tragic in private messages.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Tragic. Discounted Life, the creator.
And I was supposed to mute it because no offense, but I just want to read the messages. All right. Okay. So Discounted Life is Gaining Ground. The Clout King is Tragic. I swear, Jack, if you knock my computer down, it's going to be a problem. Okay. So that does not make it bigger. Good to know. Here we go. Gaining Ground says, okay, wait, the date on this is October 3rd, 2021. I'm pretty sure this is right after Ron lost his YouTube. Do you guys remember? So don't forget, Discounted Life was a super racist account that was shared by Ron, Gaining Ground, and Tragic. And this is right after Ron lost his YouTube account. Hold on. Lisa Simpson says, I heard Gigi and Belinda offered to give the Discounted Life channel to yes, they did. When he got yeeted from YouTube. Yes, that's confirmed in these messages. Gaining Ground typed that into these messages with Tragic. Actually, I think he says it more than once. So Gaining Ground says, how's OnlyFans? Tragic says, I barely have any members, but it's all good. It pisses me off when I act like I got tons of members. I think he means they, but whatever. Gigi says, how much is a private show worth? Eyeball emojis. I mean, just right out of the bat. How is OnlyFans? It doesn't matter what Tragic says. Gigi's response is, how much is a private show worth? Eyeball emojis. I just think that just the way he even worded that, how much is a private show worth? Like, very degrading. I think that that Gaining Ground probably has a degradation fetish. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Tragic says, I don't know. Is that an option? Gaining Ground says, you can do it off OnlyFans just for me. if it's not too weird with a smiley face emoji. Tragic says, I'm sure we can set something up. I mean, yeah, totally. And then Gigi says, oh, shoot. Sorry. How did that happen? My bad. Hold on. He says, I'm sure we can set something up. And Caney Ground says, think of a price. I want to watch you and direct you. Smiley face emoji. Is that weird? Tragic says, okay. I don't think it would be weird. There is a first time for everything, right? LOL. Okay, Monster Fatty says the discounted life account was strictly Clifford's account. I think so too, honestly, by the sounds of these messages, because it's not like Gigi is going to Tragic and saying, hey, do you think it's cool if we just let Ron have the discounted life account? No. Gigi is telling Tragic, hey man, he's so upset because he lost his YouTube channel, but I told him he could have discounted life, that he could have it and he could monetize it. So thank you, Monster Fatty, for correcting me. And you're absolutely right. And you'll see that. We'll get to that. All right. Peapot Fairy says, do we enter and exit chat with 5 swords still? No. 5 shamrocks? Yes. Which one? Either one. Peapot Fairy says, I hate change and I need help. I'm so sorry, but don't worry, Peapot Fairy. We're all in this together. Okay, we're going to go through this transition together. It's new for everybody, but I think you'll be just fine. We are here to support you, Peapot Fairy. So either shamrock is fine. Always shamrocks, never swords anymore. All right. They can have the swords, whoever wants them. We're finished with them. Belinda, honey, you can have the swords. Okay. Not like you needed for me to say that. Where was I? Oh, yes. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Okay, so Cliff says, think of a price. I want to watch you and direct you. Is that weird? Tragic's like, I don't think it would be weird. There's a first time for everything, right? LOL. Gaining Ground says, no one would know. I've seen your videos. It's not the same. I want to watch you on cam live. Ugh, guarantee you it's the degradation fetish. So Tragic's like, okay, with a smiley face. And then it's the same day. So I don't know, was that his response? Oh, I think it was probably to him saying K. And then Gigi was probably like, oh my God, did I go too far? Was that cringy? Yes. We'll go ahead and answer for you. It was. That's why he responded with a K, just so you know. And then later on, Gaining Ground says, what are you doing? Tragic says, I went and saw Venom. Gigi says, how was it? Nobody cares. Katie, thank you so much for being a member for 8 months. We love our basic buddies. Kiss me. I'm Irish. Hold on. But you told Jessica she could snipe. I respectfully asked to be removed from the list. Tizzy Dawn, she's not on the list because she was sniping. She's on the list because she's been sniping. So I know she's been watching and she should have been listening. And I've been advised, it's been reported back that in addition to her sniping, which is totally fine, yes it is, she has been spreading misinformation is what was reported, and that's why her asterisk was taken away and she's on the list. But thank you for reaching out. I appreciate you. If there's any questions or concerns, you can see me after the stream. All right. Okay, so Tragic went to see Venom. Gigi said, how was it? Okay. Tragic sent him an invite to, I guess, a Discord. Doesn't matter. Gigi responds by saying, why are you so pretty? Tragic says, I'm not that pretty. Gaining Ground says, yeah, you are. Marry me. Dude, the thirst could not be thirstier. The thirst is absolutely thirsting, but something tells me, Clifford, that the print does not print. I'm pretty sure. the print's not printing over there. I could be wrong. I don't know. What do I know, right? All right. Let's see. Yeah, you are. Marry me. Tragic says, you'll have to do more construction to add rooms for all my kids. I mean, let's be real, as if you would be moving your children to Florida from Arizona to move in with Clifford. But that was so cute. Clifford also knows that will never fucking happen. So his response is, consider it done. We'll just get a bigger house, as if Clifford can just go out and buy a house big enough for Tragic and his kids. However many that may be. I'm not certain. I really don't know. And then Tragic says, sweet. And Gaining Ground says, I wish. Tragic, you never know. Cliff, right? LOL. And then the next day, Gigi says, you're even hotter when you're yelling at people in Discord. Oh, something must have popped off in the Discord. Tragic says, ha ha ha. You like that? Katie Ground says, Katie Ground says, for sure, Daddy. Smiley face. And this is what Tragic says back. Like, this would have been like, okay, if I were Gaining Ground and I was laying it on. Okay, listen. You know, I was laying it on. Yeah, but in the DMs in the beginning, right? Right. So I have some experience with this. Somebody I knew from the internet, and we're talking privately on the DMs, and I'm really into them, and I really want to, Anyway, if I said, for sure, Daddy, and if she had responded to me, ha ha ha, support group love. That would have been my side, So Gigi, anything that happened from this point on, however you may have been led on or taken advantage of, or, looked upon to support financially in any way, this is totally your fault. Because he told you flat out when you called him daddy, he said bodega love, dude. Dirt. So that's totally on you. Okay. I need both of y'all to lay it down. I don't know where you think you're going. I don't know why you both just got up and went to the door, because you heard the garage door, didn't you? Okay, fine. I think I might have to take these dogs out because I'm not sure where my woman is. I've heard the garage door a couple times. Tragic is as straight as a dick. He wasn't selling booty. I don't know. I have no idea. I know he had an OnlyFans, but I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I really don't. People are like, how did you not know this? How did you forget that? How did you not know this? There's a whole fuck ton of a lot I don't know. Like, if it wasn't like Ron or Callie, like for the last 2 years, I don't know a whole lot about it. Or obviously Chantel, because I do listen in the support group every morning. Other than that, no, I don't. I don't know what the fuck a Belinda feller is up to over there, over yonder. You'd see me in her chat every here and again. And you know why you'd see me in her chat every now and again, here and there? Because that bitch had her ass up in my chat every day. Sure did. Sure did. Huh. One can only wonder why. Because I thought you were looking at us with a side eye, keeping us at an arm's length. But there your ass was up in our chats every day. I digress. Back to you, Gigi. Gigi says, for sure, Daddy. Tragic says, ha ha ha, bodega love. Gigi says, I need some. Boy, I wonder how long it took him to come up with that. Tragic says, I don't even have that business anymore now. It was sold, but run with it. LOL. So literally, Gigi, like, he shoots his shot. Okay. Because the day before he was asking how much for a private show. And that was more like a business, I'm interested in a business transaction. You are an adult content creator who sells their adult content online. I'm interested in a private, live show. Okay, business. The next day he shoots his shot, calls him daddy. He gets shot down with ha 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 bodega love. And those are two separate messages. Okay. So he didn't ha 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 bodega love all one message. No, he said ha ha ha. He laughed in your fucking face first. Then he responded with a bodega love. And you respond, I need some. And then what is his response after that? Okay. So if you weren't picking up what he was putting down in the previous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 messages betwixt the two of you on October the 5th, you should have by this one where he says, after you say I need some, his response is, I don't even have that business anymore now. It was sold, but run with it. LOL. But no, Gigi still, and I think this might be why they call him. I'm just commenting on what I see and hear around the internet. This perhaps might be why they call him Gigi, or what do they call him, Cliffy the Prince? I don't know. Because, like, dude, you're not taking no for an answer, and you're just continuing. Like, how are you not? You know what I mean? Like, why are you still exactly, Dino, Gigi over here with the predatory behavior? That's what it's giving to me. You know, I don't know. See, I'm not the only one who thinks that. I'm not obviously not the only one who thinks that. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, he still doesn't fucking get it. I don't even have that business anymore. It was sold, but run with it. LOL. And Clifford responds, "You're in the business of being sexy instead." To which Tragic responds once again, "Ha ha ha. Run with it though. It has the business's name and everything. They totally fell for it again. Ha ha ha. GG. How's OnlyFans? Any new videos making you money?" Again, asks about the fucking OnlyFans. Tragic. I haven't put much on it. Been using it as a tool to piss those losers off, and it's working too. GG. Oh, okay. Tragic doesn't want to piss Gigi off. And Gigi was pissed off. He's like, "You are not picking up what I'm putting down. You are like, Gigi's been shooting his shot with Tragic now since yesterday. All right. Trying to get Tragic to bite, trying to get Tragic to, give him a little something. He's getting nothing. Tragic's keeping it fucking business. So Gigi's like, "Oh, okay." And this is when Tragic realized he fucked up. He's like, "Shit. All right, here's a winky face." Look at this. Look at this numb nut ass motherfucker, Gigi. "Why you do sexy though?" Is it do or to? So. I think he meant so. Did you mean to say "why you so sexy though"? Eyeball emoji. Clifford, are you here? Can you answer? Did you mean to say "why you so sexy though"? Eyeball emoji. Because "why you do sexy though" don't make no sense. I think he meant so. Anyway, whatever. "Why you so sexy though"? Eyeball emoji. To which Tragic replies, "What you mean?" Question mark. So Gigi's like, "I'm just hitting on you." Tragic says, "Oh, LOL." And then the next thing that Gigi says is, "Who is that?" Oh my gosh. And Tragic says, "Me," with a smiley face. This must be where Tragic sent the dick pic. After Gigi finally spelled it out that he was hitting on him, he's like, "Oh, LOL. Well, here's your dick pic. I guess you're asking for." Is that what you did? Link Whipster, thank you so much for the super chat. "If I was making advances to a man and he responded with bodega love, I would simply cease to exist. The cringe of it all. This is painful." Cliff, this is painful gaining ground, sir. Okay, so yeah, you'll go ahead and you panel up with little boots again today and tomorrow and the next day and the day after that and the day after that. And you guys can sit there and talk all the shit you want about me and my woman. That's not going to change this. It's not going to change the fact that you're weird, okay? That you have no game, all right? That nobody likes you unless you can be a useful idiot. Ain't that something? Sniffy Cliffy, right, Lori Lou? Nice to see you. I feel like it's been a while. Hey, Delta Dawn, you too. Okay, so Gigi says, "I'm just hitting on you." Tragic says, "Oh, LOL." Tragic sends the dick pic. Gigi says, "Who is that?" Tragic says, "Me," with a smiley face. And that was the 5th. Now we don't talk for 4 days. And we come back, they're talking about, "Can you help me with some stuff?" And Gigi's response is, "Anything for you." I'm actually shocked that he did not put daddy on the end of that. "Anything for you, daddy." I'm shocked. Tragic says, "I think that Shan person might be Missy or her kid in the Discord." Oh, that's serious. Okay, so then Gigi says, "Gosh." Lisa Simpson, this is gold. Thank you, Sham. Thank you, Lisa Simpson. Appreciate you. Tragic says, "Thanks, boo, unless it's you, and then I'm all good with it, but you said it wasn't, LOL. They've been trying to trap me for over a year." I don't really know what that's about. There's a PayPal. I don't really know. Don't care. I'm not interested in that. Okay, so here is Gigi says, no, it's not me. I hit on you face to face. Speaking of, when is my private show? He responds by slapping a screenshot of, I don't know who this is. Who is that? Don't know. But he puts a screenshot from, is it YouTube? I guess. Oh, is it Discord? Okay, the Discord. So business again, back to bodega business, Mr. Clifford. That's a bad boy tragic screenshot. Oh, Missy Ann. Okay, don't know. I just don't care about these things. And if it's important and I should go back and look at it, please let me know. But I just simply don't care. Gigi, Beauty 93 is Beauty from Pain. She has a turtle. Tragic. What does that mean? LOL. Gigi says you added her profile up there in your screenshot. Tragic says, oh, LOL. What do you need help with? Says Gigi. Tragic says, I'm trying to get info because using kids as a front for a troll is disgusting. I agree. That's something we agree on, I guess. You know, I agree with that. It is disgusting. Gigi says, oh, okay. What do you need from me? And Tragic says, the PayPal stuff is what her kid, who is actually, I don't know who that person is, LARPing as her kid sent me. Okay, then says, been doing these lane ops for over a year now. I can show you countless sock names, but they have used. So I'm always careful who I talk to. Fair enough. Whatever. Don't care about gay ops. Gigi says, hey, babe, hope you're good. Now, this is, I think, 2 days later on the 11th. Gigi says, hey, babe, hope you're good. To which Tragic responds, thanks, bro. I'm doing good. How about you? Links something regarding Callie, Life of a Spirit Super Fan Club. Don't forget, this was October 11th, 2021. This was right after Callie and Shane filed a police report against Negs and were successful in getting criminal charges pressed against him because he had threatened to murder and assault Callie and Shane. And he was able to do that. And he made it public knowledge that he knew where they lived, that he had their address. And he got that from Hillbilly Belinda, who is Gigi's friend. So totally fine. Just to make sure everybody understands the significance of this Life of a Free Spirit link being put in these Discord messages involving Gigi, friends of Belinda, who, was involved with that. Crazy case. A case involving threatened murder. And it goes back to Belinda and the Kiwi Trio and Clifford Rebello of, is it Pinellas County? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean, we all know where he lives, right? Clifford doesn't matter. Just like your friends know where we live and everybody, we all share the information. It's fine. It's what we do. I don't know. No, it's not. Queef called him babe and got responded with bro. Yes. Thank you for helping me. I digress. Gigi, hey babe, hope you're good. Thanks, bro. I'm doing good. How about you? You like this channel? He. Gigi says, I'm okay, just watching TV. Are you behind that channel? LOL. You can tell Gigi is a little curt. Tragic says, Gigi says, it's a good channel, but I'd rather watch you being sexy than that slut. He hates women. Oh, why are you a woman hater? That's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. We don't care. Tragic says, of course. Is this why she flipped out the other day? Oh my gosh. Okay. So Gigi says it's a good channel, but I'd rather watch you being sexy than that slut. So here Tragic is again bringing business to Gigi. And what is Gigi doing in the workplace here? Tragic is coming with business, always business. And what is Gigi always doing? Harassing Tragic sexually in what is their workplace. Greasy haired Sam says, are you doing all right? By mentally Sam 5150. Okay. Clearly, maybe I'm not okay because I'm not totally understanding the message within the super chat. Let me try again. Are you doing all right? By mentally Sam 5150. Yes, I still don't understand, but thank you for your $2.79 Canadian. Do we have a conversion on that? Minus 30%. I just like to know just how much you were willing to part with to say whatever the fuck that's supposed to be. Where were we? Rude. Of course, this is why she flipped out the other day. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's right. Okay, so Tragic comes to Gigi with business again. Gigi immediately resumes sexually harassing Tragic by saying, "It's a good channel, but I'd rather watch you being sexy than that slut." To which Tragic responds, "Keys, keeping it professional. Of course, smiley face. Is this why she flipped out the other day? Bringing it back to fucking business, right? Oh, what's Gigi have to say? One can only wonder. Yeah, she's mad about it. Meanwhile, I'm wondering how your virtual sessions on OnlyFans work. What's that about?" Tally 420 says he has a history of harassment. He cannot understand simple cues like bodega love and bro. Very stalker-like behavior. Listen, see something, say something. Cliff Rebello, no means no. And I never entertained because I did not care and did not want to know. But I never ever entertained like, why do they call him Cliffy the Pred? Don't know, don't care. Truly. But now we're at a point where I don't have to ask that because I can see it clearly in the 1 minute and 5 seconds that Tragic and your Discord DMs have been scrolling on my screen. Like, wow. Wow, Cliff. This explains a lot, doesn't it? Yikes. Never again will I ever take the simple-minded majority's opinion or recommendation on anybody. Abso-fucking-lutely not. I'm going to do the work myself. And if somebody is being referred to as a pred, I will look into it myself and not just be like, well, no, consider the source. No, absolutely not. This is very, very aggressive pred behavior. This does not take no for an answer. This does not accept that no means no behavior, tendencies. Clifford, you're disgusting. And you, sir, are dangerous. Absolutely dangerous. If you did not look the way you did, you would probably be more aggressive than you are. And you're aggressive enough looking the way you look. And that says a lot. It really does. It really does. All right, where are we at? Yeah, she's mad about it. Meanwhile, I'm wondering how your virtual sessions on OnlyFans work. What's that about? To which Tragic replies, "Karma's a bitch." Oh, the cyber sessions ? Gigi, yeah, what is that? I mean, this is the 11th of October. Didn't this conversation first start on the 4th of October? What is 11 minus 4? 7? A solid fucking week. And you finally got Tragic to acknowledge the fact that you've been inquiring about his cyber sessions on the OnlyFans. You're like, yeah, what is that? Wow, you've got game, sir. It's a wonder that Tragic did not hop the first flight from wherever the fuck it is out west he lives straight to wherever it is you are in Florida and stick his dick straight down your throat. Shocker, really. Who could resist the magnetic pull of Clifford fucking Rebello? Glad to be here with you all. Glad you're here too, Maggie, Liz. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. We love our basic betties. I mean, I don't know. I am definitely, a big fat lesbian from Indiana. Rest assured, despite what you might hear on the internet. And I don't know, man, if a dude came at me with this kind of game, yeah, I'd probably make a big ass fucking fool out of him like I'm doing now because you are a fool. What a clown. What a clown you are. Let's continue. Oh, the cyber sessions. Yeah, what is it? I just said that to piss people off and be funny, but maybe I should do it. LOL. So he's trying to get out of it. He's trying to signal that I wasn't really serious about doing cyber sessions. Like how many different ways does Tragic have to say and or signal to you, Clifford Rebello, that he does not want to do a private cyber sex session for you? And Tragic, maybe in the future, just say flat out, look, my private one-on-one OnlyFans sessions are not open to people from YouTube. Like that's just from my OnlyFans clientele. I keep them separate. I mean, just something. But although actually, if you had done that, good sir, we wouldn't have this sweet, sweet milk to be feasting upon together here today. So to that, I say tragic, well played, and thank you. Yep, I said it. Thank you for this. We appreciate you. All right. He says, I just said that to piss people off and be funny, but maybe I should do it. LOL. Oh, damn. I thought I was going to get you on a Skype call or something to watch you. Well, eyeball emoji. Boy, he's still trying to shoot his little shot, ain't he? This is something else, Cliff Rebello. I mean, I'd like to say that I'm shocked, but I'm not. Who is? Raise your hand. Let's go ahead and end this poll real quick while I'm looking at the chat. Pickled cabbage. Oh, okay. Who is funnier? A fart in a box, Belinda or Gigi? Oh my God, Gigi. Belinda whooped your ass in this poll, I'll have you know. 388 votes. Alexa, what is 66% of 388?
Good morning, Corey.
Wow.
66% of 388 is 256.08.
256. Thank you. She reprogrammed the Alexas. That's so funny. What did we say? 256? Okay, what's 388 minus 256? 132. Alexa, what is 12% of 132? Oh, I probably could have figured this out myself.
12% of 132 is 15.84.
15 people out of 388 said that you were funnier than both Belinda and a fart in a box. Was it 15? That's funny. 373 people think that Belinda and or a fart in the box are funnier than you, Cliff Rebello. That's funny. Although I don't know, maybe if we restarted the poll now in light of these messages that I, for one, find to be absolute fucking bangers, maybe the numbers would come out different, Gigi, but they probably wouldn't. You fucking suck, and so does Belinda. Okay. Here. Okay, so Gigi said, oh, damn, I thought I was going to get you on a Skype call or something to watch you. Well, to which Tragic replies, yeah, I've been thinking if I would do that or be too embarrassed. My work schedule sucks. I work weekends right now. I'm not ignoring you. I do want to find that bitch's kid's dad contact number. So look at that. He makes excuses. Like he really, like, I don't know, man. I would be embarrassed. And I got a crazy work schedule. Also, back to business. I want to find that bitch's kid's dad contact number still. To which Cliff responds, you wouldn't have to be embarrassed with me, but I get it if you were. Dude, knock it the fuck off. Unreal. To which Tragic responds, never done something like that before. I'm actually pretty introverted. Like dude. God almighty, Cliff. That's disgusting, actually. It's disturbing, really. This is disturbing behavior from anyone, Cliff Rebello, but most certainly from you. Absolutely. This is disgusting. Okay, anyway. So Tragic says, never done something like that before. I'm actually pretty introverted. Gigi says, okay, I won't push it, but if you ever decide to, I'd love it. Wow, dude. And Tragic's like, finally, we can wrap this up in a nice little bow. Sounds good. A smiley face. Okay, so that was the 11th. Next messages are from October the 18th, which happens to be my birthday. So start saving now. I'm just kidding. It's just a joke. October 18th. So that is a week later, another 7 days. Gigi reaches out first. Hey, just hey, H-E-Y, hey. Tragic, what up? Gigi, can you ask Husky before his panel tonight whether Big Chuck ever DM'd about me? Don't say I'm asking. I'm just curious if anything is going to come out. Look at you little weasel. Don't tell Husky I'm asking. Ask for me, but don't tell Husky I'm asking. I'm just curious. You're so messy. You're a messy little weirdo. Oh, look at Array Sunshine. Ma'am, you're on the list and you know that. Array Sunshine. So you're in my, now you think you can come over to my chat and be like disturbing to say the least. Why are you in my chat? I've seen the things you said about me and Yaba. You think you can come over and participate? You think I won't notice you? Array Sunshine, I saw the things you said. You are on. Look, I have it right here. I have it right here. Here it is. Oh, Ray Sunshine, you're number 1 on the list because it's alphabetized. Kitty Cat, are you on the list? No, it's a different kitty. Marked safe. For now. Skullface says you can dislike Tragic and see that Gigi is a liar. Also, yes, absolutely. Wow, Gigi, hella sad and pathetic. I agree. Okay, where were we? Hold, please. I have to find my screen. Here we are. Back to you, Gigi. Yeah, Ray Sunshine, you're on the list. I said leave. I said good day. Good day. You're going to have to rebrand. You're going to have to come up with a new identity if you want to participate over here. Those are the rules. Okay. Those are the rules. I made them. All right. And that's what they are. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Can you ask Hussey before his panel tonight whether Big Chuck ever DM'd about me? Don't say I'm asking. Just curious if anything's going to come out. To which Tragic says, oh, okay. I'll check for you. Look at Gigi sending a clear message that he is still thirsty. Thanks, bud. Tragic, of course. Tragic. I'll ask him to send me screenshots if you or Negs were mentioned in any of them. Gigi. Okay. I just want to be prepared. I'd like to know if Chuck ever said anything about me. I bet you would. What a weird little man. A weird little man. I just wouldn't know if anyone said anything about me ever. So I'm going to send Tragic in to ask Hussey. You're so weird. Hey, Impatient. Nice to see you. I'm not sure who Big Chuck is. I think it's a content creator who's no longer on the platform, but I can't be sure. Sam, come in with the Excel spreadsheet. Of course I do. Why would I not? Yes. All right. Tragic says, okay, I got you. And then Tragic comes back same day, says, I spoke to Hussey. He went as far back as December and hasn't seen you or Negs mentioned at all. Oh, Chuck is Charlie. He was so obsessed with her. Oh, that's what I thought. But, I don't like to misspeak. And as I said, we were not familiar with the Gaining Grounds and the Discounted Lives and the Ron and Tragic and all that. We didn't follow that. Okay, where were we? Okay, so Tragic says, I spoke to Hussey. He went as far back as September or December. Hasn't seen anything about you or Negs. Gigi says, okay, cool. And then Tragic says, D. Higgins called Kaya a prostitute, though. Oh, wow. This is all the way back in this October of 2021. D. Higgins called Kaya a prostitute. That's interesting. Did people know about that whole Kaya thing all the way back in October of 2021 and it didn't blow up until 2023? Little Boots was obsessed with Tragic, really sweet and spicy. That's interesting. Maybe we should take a note of that. Because now Little Boots is up there on Gigi's panel every night. Sweet and spicy. I'm going to put that on the board. I would like to preserve that comment so everybody can come back and, so everybody kind of tucks that in the back of their head. Because Little Boots is up there with the Gaining Ground. He claimed to call the FBI on her too. Stop it. Baby, stop it right now. Stop it. Because you know what I know, obviously. Gaining Ground also claimed to have called the FBI on Charlie Gold. Is that true? Of course it is. If my woman says that's what he did, then that's what he did. Wow. Clifford Rebello. Are we to believe that you've called the FBI on not one but two YouTubers to date? Have you called the FBI or aided anyone in calling the FBI on myself or Yaba? Because I hear that there's proof out there that there is solid proof that Clara Hondra was seeking me and Yaba's docs last year in order to report us to the FBI. The FBI, guys. The FBI. Okay. Hey, Bunny. Good to see you. Lindsay with an A says Lex was ahead of the game. She changed her name. New year, new name. Justice for Lex. Lex, change it again. That's right. Change it again, girl, because you are not getting through. I went back and checked. I double checked. Lex is out. So try again. Oh, listen, you guys are going to have to actually rebrand. You're going to have to come up with a new identity. Okay. You just have to. Those are the rules and I made them. Okay, D. Higgins calls Kaya a prostitute. So D. Higgins, what did D. Higgins know about Kaya back in October of 2021? I don't really want to just blow past that. Gigi put the eyeball emoji. He's so fond of. Tragic says, and other crazy things. Gigi says, curious to see what Fat Chuck was saying. Once again, were you obsessed with Charlie Gold? Why? Is it because you hate women? Do you specifically more so hate lesbian women? Because you really don't like me and Yaba. You clearly had a big fat fucking problem with Charlie Gold. You called the FBI on her. I'm seeing a pattern of behavior. DC posted a screenshot of her call with the FBI. Lisa Simpson, thank you for that. When? When did DC post a screenshot of her call with the FBI? I haven't seen that. But to be fair, I don't cover DC Media Girl, also known as Clara Hondra. I don't cover her. Don't cover, don't follow. I'm blocked. I don't make an attempt to see her shit. So I wouldn't know. Tally 420, Sam is the gatekeeper. Pay attention. That's right. Wicked Crafter, just because you are most wanted, Sham. Thank you so much for the super chat. Don't forget the Sham rocks, guys. Hellfire, so good to see you. Hellfire, I'm glad that you got the announcement that we are now the Shamrocks, and we throw Shamrocks and green hearts. Old school queen bigotry. Thank you, Teddy Pig. Beatrix says Gigi is a racist misogynist, in my opinion. Thank you for your comment, Beatrix. Lisa Simpson. It was during the court case. I can email it to you if you need it. Lisa Simpson, if you would just put it in the drive. Thank you. Okay, so back to the messages. Once again, Gigi says, curious to see what Fat Chuck was saying. Tragic says, I told him to just screen record all of it and upload it as unlisted. Hopefully he can figure it out. LOL. Yeah, I'm sure D. Higgins was trashing everyone in Hater Nation too. Yeah, probably. And that's what Gigi said. Probably. Isn't that funny? We're all on the same page with things. Isn't that crazy how we're just kind of all on the same page and coming to the same conclusions? Isn't that really crazy? I find that really crazy as well. All right. Let's see. Tragic says, fucking that snake D. Higgins manipulating a disabled man out of his money on super chats for internet attention. People like her deserve to be ridiculed. I don't care that she doesn't have a channel. She goes on other people's channels and runs her mouth and tries to play this wholesome, victimized goody two shoes. And then Tragic puts a link to a YouTube channel in the chat. It says, was Las Vegas gangbang, or I don't want to know anything about that. Do not care. He says, holy shit. Marked Safe from Kiwi Farms. Thank you so much for the super chat. Been lurking for years. Thanks for all the entertainment. You are welcome. Tally 420 coming in with a 10 spot. Thank you so much. I'm working on his psychological profile. We will get to the bottom of this. I have no doubt, Tally 420, that we will get to the bottom of Gigi the Pred. Is that what they call him? I'm not sure. I'll have to check my notes. I have no doubt that we'll get to the bottom of this, Tally. You and I are the women for the job. Are we not? Yes, we are. Just so happens I had a lot of time open up on my schedule ever since I've made the decision on behalf of myself and the Shamrocks that we're no longer covering the attic going forward. It's really opened up a lot of time for me to, get to know other things. So Gigi says that woman messaged Discounted Life asking if we knew her real name. Oh, Mrs. Parker. Okay. Tragic says that's DC Media's good friend. Gigi says Mrs. Parker sucks. They all suck. Mental health crisis awareness says I'm okay. Oh, wait. It's okay not to be okay, Sam. There's inpatient help. There is. You're right. Thank you for your $2.79 Canadian minus 30%. I appreciate you. Did anybody do that math and conversion for me? It's okay if nobody did. It's fine. I'm just saying it would be nice if somebody did. Do you guys think if I asked Alexa, what is 30%?
I missed something. Can you say it again?
Alexa, go away. I haven't yet decided if I'm even going to ask you or how I would ask you. Let me think about it. Okay. Mrs. Parker sucks. They all suck. Oh my gosh. Tragic says something about a sex trafficker. I don't know anything about that. No wonder she was into, I don't want to read that. Somebody's demented. Do not care about that. Gigi says, I haven't watched, but I haven't watched much of anything. Been over it all. I'm mentally drained with their shit right now. This is October 23rd. Dino, $1.45 Canadian. Thank you. If it's blue, it's a $2 super. I'm sorry, $1.45 US. Thank you so much, Dino. And thank you. You guys don't forget when we get a troll in the chat, it is Shamrocks in the chat. Please, 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 please. The engagement helps. Remember when Clifford doxed himself and spanked out on Chuck and Callie because they didn't tell him and kept his info? Bunny, no. See, how many times do I have to tell you, people? We didn't watch this stuff, but I appreciate the information. That's great. I'm going to put it on the board. First Class says you don't cover the attic to cover your own ass. You're in the middle of being sued. I am not. Hold on, Bunny. I need to visit the channel and preserve the URL. Just a moment. Go to channel. Done. Show message. Shoop. Yeah. In the middle of being sued. That's interesting. All right, there we go. We're back. Okay, so Gigi says, I haven't watched much of anything. Been over it all. I'm mentally drained with their shit right now. Tragic. She asked me if I knew who she was too. Then she basically had G-Man leak out her name. Twisted bitch. Oh, okay, sorry. Gigi, don't apologize, handsome. You can always message me. Tragic. You okay? Gigi. Tragic. You know, I just been tortured by that bitch and I only talk to Negs and you about how I really feel about things. I know you've been going at it and have to be drained. Didn't mean to add to it, Gigi. I'm not bothered by you anyway. You can always reach out to me. You're okay. You're my favorite. I always want to be bothered by you. I miss your face. I need a video chat to cheer me up. I mean, good God, Cliff. Good God. I'm not bothered by you anyway. You can always reach out to me. You're okay. You're my favorite. I always want to be bothered by you. I miss your face. I need a video chat to cheer me up. Psych. Oh. Psych. Oh. Psycho. Psych. Oh, tell me more how I'm fucking psycho and unhinged. Clifford. Wow. Wait, Yakety Yak says that's why he doxed himself. Back here, Yakety Yak says, Gigi put a picture up that had his real address on it. I think it was in his profile picture. He blamed it on Charlie Gold and released her arrest record. That's why he doxed himself. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Tragic says, maybe I can when I'm done at work, but you'll probably be sleeping. Gigi says, when is that? Tragic says, I still got another couple hours. Gigi says, do you like it? Tragic says, it's okay. It's money. I used to make $100,000 a year. Now working a job that is half that. It's kind of depressing, but it is what it is. Gigi is the sympathetic emoji. Well, you can try calling me later. I miss your face. Only face I miss right now. Tragic says, okay, I will. Gigi, fuck your job anyway. When we meet, we can just Chuck and Larry it and I'll take care of you. What is that? I don't understand the reference. Oh, so then she put her mugshot on her merch. Oh, I put my mugshot on my merch too. Yeah, why not? Here it is. It's available in the merch store. Shams Muggy Tumbler. I know I have it pictured with blue also, but you have to let me know if you want blue or silver. Otherwise, it comes in silver. I mean, why not? You know? Okay. What does Chuck and Lariat mean? I'm looking in the chat. I don't see it. Gigi trying to figure out Tragic schedule. Stalker. Yeah, no shit. Oh, Fish Inc. says, I missed the sword to clover trade-in. It's not a clover. It's a shamrock. Or it's supposed to be a shamrock because we are no longer the renegades. We're now the shamrocks. Winifred Allison Moore. I hope that's not your real legal name, hon. I really hope not. And if it is, please change your account to something that's not your real name. If Tragic was a woman being pursued relentlessly for triple X photos, Cliff would have been kicked out of the community. But it's okay for a male to be sexually harassed for triple X. Double standards, just saying. I agree 100%. I do. Okay. I still don't know what Chuck and Larry it means. Oh, Chuck and Larry, Adam Sandler movie. Okay, fine. Bunny, come on, man. Shamrocks, quit fucking around, man. Fuck your. Okay, we already said that. I can dream, can't I? Tragic says you would get sick of me quickly. I'm a head case. Gigi says no, I wouldn't. You're perfect, even with your flaws. I would look forward to every day if you were around. Tragic says you say that now. I drive everyone up the wall eventually. Gigi says I'd never get sick of you. I would be excited for every new day. If I ever got lucky enough to be around you, it would probably be the opposite. You'd be sick of me. Tragic says you seem like a good provider and caring person, but you like order and neatness. I can be all over the place sometimes, and it's hard for me to focus. Aw. He's really trying to send the message that you are not his type, Cliff, and he's even trying to go on to convince you that he's not your type, and you just won't have any of it, will you? Cliffy the Bread. I'm sitting here watching a movie, wishing you were sitting next to me. That's all that matters for me right now, as if that was ever going to happen. And you know that. What a weirdo. Okay, there's another YouTube link. I don't know. Sick of responding to all the people in the comment section of my videos. LOL. Okay, so that was so new day, October 30th. Hey, daddy. Tragic responds, what up, bro? GG, I miss your face. So Tragic gives him a selfie and he says, this one, LOL. Gigi says, I want a video with you one-on-one. Look, now Gigi is fucking, come in, babe. Oh, are you just getting the dogs? Hold on, wait. Hold on, everybody, 1 second. Just hold on. Okay, sorry, my woman came home. I love her so much. Uh-oh. Wrigley's mom says, am I stupid? I can't find the shamrock emoji. What kind of device you're using, girl? Girl? Hold on. You know what? Just give me 1 more second because I have to pee. Hold on. Okay. I'm back. Kelly says it doesn't feel right. It feels gay. Are you talking about the shamrocks? Huh. I can type :sham and it comes up. Oh, that's good. Uh-huh. Auntie Kate says Chuck and Larry's fake domestic partnership to ensure that one of their children can receive health care and his pension benefits if he dies. Really? Are you serious? Bunny says Gigi isn't a predator. He's lonely and thirsty. Right. Also desperate and without shame. I think so. All right. Hold on. So Gigi's done asking. He's saying flat out, I want a video with you one-on-one, literally, period, full stop. No response. This was October 30th. 2 days later, Gigi says, hey, hope you're doing well. Tragic says, sup, buddy? How are you? So, I mean, this is also, I see this. I'm sure how many people are here? How many of my friends are here? 670 of you. I'm sure you guys see it clearly too. No response to this. And then you coming back 2 days later talking about, hey, hope you're doing well. And Tragic's response being, sup, buddy? How are you? That's a clear message, dude. Not cool. Not cool, bro. Leave him the fuck alone. Wow, Gigi. Gigi didn't respond, or were there deleted messages? I don't know. 7 days later again, Gigi says, I'm okay. How are you? Tragic says, I'm all right. What's new? Gigi, not much. I'm just, nothing new. Same shit, new day. Tragic, yeah, I hear that. Same thing here, my man. Gigi, yeah, it sucks. YouTube sucks. People losing their channel sucks. Tired of watching shitty people get ahead. Sounds like Ron, doesn't it? Tragic, me too. That bitch, truthfully, Trisha struck my channel twice and she doesn't even have a channel anymore. Yeah, don't fuck with truthfully, Trisha, man. Just like, remember, what was it? That show on the Netflix talking about don't fuck with cats. Also, don't fuck with truthfully, Trisha. She will fuck you up. Don't ever underestimate truthfully, Trisha. All right. That was a public service announcement. Gigi responds, cunt. Tragic. She's a dumb bitch. I thought she didn't care taking clips of my calls on her stupid stream. How's work? Same shit there too. Different day. Every day is a repeat. How's yours? Oh, wow, Gigi. That is quite the fulfilling, exciting life for you, huh? Quite the fulfilling and exciting life for you indeed. Gigi and Little Boots, they were talking a lot about how when I said that when I've been saying over and over that Yaba and I have both forgotten that it was Pink Lava that doxed us back in 2022, and both Gigi and Pink Lava were Gigi and Little Boots were like, how could you forget that? I wouldn't have forgotten that. Would you have forgotten that? No, I wouldn't have forgotten that. That's because the two of you have literally no lives. Gigi, you work in a dead end job that is not film production like you had hoped and dreamed your life would be. You work a dead end customer service job, work from home. You're probably like a Comcast customer service agent. Those jobs have like really high unalive yourself rates, like almost as high as dentists. Okay. That's why you wouldn't have forgotten, because this is your fucking life, not ours, man. We have big families, a lot going on. We have work, kids, grandkids, pets, friends, all kinds of shit going on. No, we forgot. You would remember, because this is all you got in your life. And I love that for you. Oops. All right. There he is again. How's your day? It's all right. Yeah, same. Blah. Tragic. Hey, I hate to ask for a favor. There's he needed $40. I don't know. So I guess he asked him for money, and Gigi didn't respond. So Tragic says, are you mad at me? Gigi still doesn't respond. Tragic says, I hope you're not mad at me. I don't want to come off as some kind of user. I care for you, and you should know that. I figured out my situation. I'm feeling a lot better. To which Gigi now responds, no, I'm not mad at you. My gummy kicked in last night and I wasn't up for texting much. Give me a bit. I'll look. No worries, buddy. It's okay now. I figured it out. So he's Tragic like, it's fine. Yes, discarded roses. Let's see. This is now 2 days later. Tragic says, LOL, he deleted it. Gigi, I wonder why. Tragic saw, I don't know what that is. Reschedule again tomorrow. Bunch of losers. He thinks doing shit like that is mental warfare. He's retarded. I was dog fucker. I don't know what any of that means. Yeah. All right, listen, I'm going to write this down. We're a minute 51. There's a minute more of this, but we're actually going to finish this part tomorrow. What's this from? This is from the other night. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let this play, and then I'm going to wrap it up. I really just want to hear this bullshit, because these two literally say that they're just going to talk over me. They're like, we're gonna turn her volume down and talk over her. I think it's so freaking great. So then why are you reacting at all? Anyway, just watch it.
So, well, Breezy is happy as fuck right now. Breezy's like number one, garlic bread lost monetization, and number two, Gigi's like kid after a kid in the candy store. He just got distracted by the Charleston chews, and Breezy's over there by the nasty candy, penny candy. So she's over thinking, thank God Gigi forgot about me. Gigi just forgot about you. Gigi's busy right now. Stay tuned. All right. So
there's bigger cows.
There's bigger cows at the moments. Hey, everybody. True Crime Tuesday, everybody. I didn't go through the whole chat. I apologize, guys, because Clive's in the house, number one. And number two, this is a lot to get through, and I want to get through as much as possible because I won't do a part two because everybody says she literally starts repeating herself after a while. So it's like, whatever.
She really does. It was kind of brutal at the end of mine.
All right. So I'm hoping this will work this way because I want to show. Okay, I want chat up too. I don't know if you guys can really see chat, but
we can see it.
I'm going to do it that way. Okay, so YouTube Underground, that would be Yabogata. For those of you who don't know, some people call her the Yabbage Patch Kid. The Yabbage Patch Kid. She's the Yabbage Patch Kid. Oh, she's giving them a pass so they don't target her. I mean, this Yab is really trying to make it look like me and Belinda are running the motherfucking mafia around here. Man, we're not the ones kicking people out of our chat, taking wrenches.
You're running a blog.
No, not you. You're not running shit, Gigi. Everybody knows where the fuck you fall in line in this little operation. It most certainly is not running shit.
Yeah,
you're running a blog.
Wild. So she butted up with that. She butted up with that side for protection. Owl sold her soul. What side? Yaba, go outside. Okay. I'm sorry. Go outside, ma'am. You guys ready for this? I got her at 1.5. Hopefully that's not too fast. If it is, let me know.
Hold on.
We'll find out.
Wait, what does my note?
Oh, yeah.
Say, Owl never knows what the fuck she's talking about. Pink lava. Oh, okay, yeah. All right. My note. Here's what my note on this says.
Wow.
Pink lava was a mod after the. Oh, she's saying Pink lava was a mod after this.
Why are you mocking somebody who's making you look stupid? Because that person has a valid point. It's like dealing with a teenager.
But also, like, your community's just asking questions. Like, answer them honestly. Like, you're just being snippy and like rude to them. Like, that's
Yes, they hate Owl again. Vintage. She's stunted. She's like stunted in her growth. And it's like, what are you doing? And they remember when they went after Callie for like Callie's driving all the free spirits away. You were doing the same thing. You're driving the renegades and the support group members away. I don't understand.
I'm so sorry. I was muted. I don't think I'm driving anyone away. I don't think I'm driving away the Renegades, now known as the Shamrocks, and I don't think I'm driving away the support group. Yeah, lots of people left or whatever, and that's totally fine. But no, I'm not anymore. It's fine. But like I said, I feel like this was just like a natural, process for people to, find their tribe or whatever. And now we're moving on, and it's fine. It's great, right? Right.
Say what she's doing. Whatever.
After they made up or whatever. Like, I don't know. And I was like, well, maybe shut the fuck up and listen. I done told you we forgot it was Pink Lava until.
I mean, imagine wanting to
shut the
stay.
Fuck up and listen.
I can't. Yeah. Imagine wanting to stay subscribed to this woman. Like, no wonder people are leaving in droves. And by the way, I hear she lies anyway, or she tells the truth here. Or she lies again. I don't know what she says, but now there's a whole, by the way, if you don't know already, I'm not going to say it because we're probably going to hear it. There's a whole new story about why it's Pink Lava had a wrench now. If you guys remember, it was because, we totally forgot that's the woman who doxed us. Just wait. New story time.
Oh my
God. Reminded us on Saturday, and that's the truth. It's not a new story time, dumb fuck. It's two things can be true at once, but okay. Legit had. At no point in time over the last year, solid year.
Gigi, you just got gifted memberships in your chat. Were they gifted by a sub or by your spouse, providing you are indeed a cow lick? I don't know what that means. Gee, you just got gifted in your chat. Were they gifted by a sub or by your spouse? Oh, proving you are indeed a cow lick. He's making fun of Yaba. Yeah,
gotcha.
Yaba's been pumping up Sam's streams, trying to get the blood flowing, the lottery balls turning, the bingo calls screaming, and so she keeps gifting people, literally forcing people to become members of Sam's channel. Remember Sam, because I know you're listening, Sam Ox, when you used to talk about DC and her unicorn. Oh, now you got Yaba on her John Deere tractor. John Deere tractor. Here comes Yaba on the.
No, it's Yaba's on Belinda's John Deere tractor, honey. Dropping the Belinda on her John Deere tractors. That's what I meant to say. Yaba's dropping Belinda on her John Deere tractor, whatever.
John Deere, here's some memberships, babe. Here's some membership, babe. Want some memberships, babe?
Did either one of us have the recollection that it was Pink Lava, the Kiwi farmer, who doxed us back in 2022?
Yeah.
I mean, why, Owl? My first question is, why do you refuse to let your ears hear that? Because you keep screaming about why.
Wait, well, did she even answer the question? I don't think she did.
No, she's not even playing the stream. She's just talking. Like,
did either one of us have the recollection that it was Pink Lava?
Oh, so this is her saying that they forgot it was Pink Lava, but then later in the stream she says something else. If we don't get to that, Steph or somebody remind me, Gigi, what did she say? Because I don't know how much of her I can take. Because I'm honestly, people like Sam.
Gigi, both things can be true, sweetheart. Both things can be true. That is absolutely a possibility, and that is the case. So sorry that you weren't able to put that together.
I worry that if you listen too long, you might end up with a neurological disease. And I got shit to do tomorrow, and I can't. So we're going to see how far we can go.
Ava, the Kiwi farmer who doxed us back in 2022.
Uh-huh.
I mean, why, Owl? My first question is, why do you refuse to let your ears hear that? Because you keep screaming about why.
Yeah.
Why did you forget?
Like, telling you,
I wouldn't forget. Would you?
Yeah, no.
I know who
you have no lines.
If they came in on that screen, they're not getting a wrench.
Didn't remember. Why was she a mod if she had doxed you? We didn't remember.
Lies.
Al even scrolls past
yet
the actual tweet that Tutti Frutti tweeted on Saturday, reminding us that it was Pink Lava who doxed us in 2022. She scrolls fucking past it. She doesn't even notice how they don't address this. They do not. They listen. They have nothing to say. They don't even address that. Why is that? That's interesting. Stop on it.
$1 million question.
Why,
Chantel's made.
Why would you have scrolled on past that and continued? Ooh. Hold on. Nikki P says that's why he didn't want to play it and told Steph to ad lib Sam's words. Let me go back. Nikki says they've twisted it saying you're keeping an eye on her. Okay, they've twisted it. Me saying I was keeping an eye on Pink Lava meant I was wary of her. No. But you explained it was people who have info. You want to see their chat stand out. Saw that twisting of words on Twitter. I see. Yeah. Because she came in, she said she had information. So I marked her in blue so I keep an eye on her. Yep, that's true. Both things can be true. Gigi. Lil Boots, did you ever consider that? Let me guess. When you go to review this stream, Gigi, and you get to this part, and I ask you, did you ever consider that both those things can be true? That we forgot it was Pink Lava, and also she got a wrench because she came in and said she had information. So I said, I'll give you a wrench so I can keep an eye on you in the chat. And I just never took it away, whatever. Is it possible that both those things can be true? Yes or no? All right, moving on. He won't answer. It's fine. We'll just move on. Let me guess. Lil Boats won't answer neither. But why, Sam? Why was she a mod? Why were you in her DMs after she doxed you? And I have said how many times? Put a one in the chat if this is not the first time.
I thought so. Maybe
And
I
over the
forgot.
last-
Did I forget to do?
Look at Lil Boots and Gigi having to deflect to the playback speed now. That's right. Talk about the playback speed. Don't talk about what the fuck I just said, because you can't do that. Right? Right.
Did Clive forget to do?
I don't
it? Hold on.
know. If it is,
No, I'm sorry, 1.25. Should I do 1.5? I'm going to put her a little bit lower because I want to see if we can because if we can talk at the same time, we're going to do some testing. We're going to talk as she's talking and over her. If you guys can't hear our commentary, let me know. But I figure if we could do it that way, it might be a little, we'll get through more.
Really?
You know? So
really? You're literally saying you're just going to talk over me? Then what the fuck is the point in you reviewing my stream if you're like, your game plan is we're just going to talk over her? Make that make sense.
Like 70%, I guess. Belinda, hey, Belinda, can you not dox anybody while you're in chat? Thanks.
48 hours or more that
What are
you
you
heard
doing,
me
Belinda?
say, we forgot it was Pink Lava who
Lies.
doxed us until Tutti Frutti tweeted on Saturday. Put a 1 in the chat if this is not the first fucking time you've heard me say that.
Oh, so hold on. So now, Tutti Frutti. Who the fuck is a Tutti Frutti? Tutti Frutti, oh Rudy, oh Tutti Frutti.
Tutti Frutti has been around a long time, and if they were in the chat today, I would prove it. I don't think they're here right now, though, but they've been around forever.
Was on tweeting on Saturday and had to remind these mothers who doxed their children. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing you've got Tutti Frutti for an au pair.
Yeah.
Why is it not working? Is she talking?
Good question.
Oh, she is.
Hey, Buns, Al has children. I've seen her post on Twitter. Why would she stand for kids' schools being doxxed? And this,
I mean, I don't think Alba would stand for that, which is why Alba wouldn't moderate the person who did it. But okay, just me, my thought, I guess.
I'm pretty sure Owl like says that too.
Oh, okay. So Al wouldn't mod Pink Lava, but who would?
It's weird.
This very stream we're looking at, she has to get up and put some fucking clothes on so she can go get her kids off the bus.
That's true.
Lindsay with an A said, yeah, Pink Lava came in your chat with info on something you said. I'm modding you so I can see your response. Exactly. Thank you, Lindsay.
Oh, so you were okay with the doxer of your children if you could get something in return. Did I hear that correctly? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Just making sure my ears aren't.
No, you didn't. You're twisting words and you're purposely omitting the fact that I've been saying we forgot it was her. But okay. I mean, you're choosing not to believe that because that would completely fuck up your narrative. Ain't that right?
The ones that joked about bricks in the chat. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same
I want to make sure my ears aren't. I want to make sure my ears aren't clogged with hair grease. So just make sure.
Look at all these people who have heard me say we forgot it was Pink Lava. Thank you, Happy Peas.
Because nobody believes you.
Owl, you were listening to my stream live yesterday. You have been all over my fucking Twitter, not just screenshotting it, but screen recording it. You did a 2-hour live stream yesterday covering my live stream from yesterday where I said that. And you scrolled my Twitter and scrolled past my tweets saying, we forgot it was Pink Lava who doxed us until 2 days.
Oh, she's human anxiety, isn't she?
Does it?
I don't know if I can talk to her daily. Okay.
Notice how once again they are not responding to or addressing anything I'm saying. They're talking about how I'm saying it, what I sound like. Right? Right. Oh, there's Tutti Frutti. Hold on. Hold on. Tutti Frutti. Their channel activity goes pretty far back. They have had their account for 12 years. So anyway, thanks, Tutti Frutti. We appreciate you. And your steel trap of a memory.
No, dude, she's just she's crazy.
My heart is sitting here racing, listening to this woman. Like, she should have been a kindergarten teacher. You know how like kindergarten teachers just have that annoying voice that just like send kids wild?
I don't know.
Why is she
you
not
have to have patience. She'd be yelling at them. You talk slower. Have patience.
Heart is sitting here racing, listening to this woman.
Hold on. So these are the points that I made. And this was their responses. Okay. They both of them start talking about everything except for the points I'm making. Why do they do that? Right. So these are the points I'm making. I was like, look at all these people who have heard me say we forgot it was Pink Lava who doxed us. Gigi says nobody. That's because no one believes you. Okay. I make the point that Owl, you were listening to my stream yesterday. Silence. I said, you've been all over my Twitter. Gigi says, chuh. I say, you've been screenshotting and recording my Twitter. They say nothing. I say, you did a 2-hour live stream yesterday, Owl. Nothing. And you scrolled past the tweets. Lil Boots sighs. And then that's when they both start in and they start talking about everything except for the points I just made. Oh, she's human anxiety. I don't know if I could talk to her directly. Says that I should have been a kindergarten teacher. Little Boots says she would have to have patience. She would be yelling at them. Gigi says she's so angry and mad. Gigi acts out an act of child abuse, and he and Little Boots find that very entertaining. I found it disturbing. I really did. That was really disturbing when you acted out and described an incident of child abuse, and the two of you laughed at that. I didn't like that. That made me.
And I can stop fucking.
That made me feel icky. But now in light, especially in light of these private messages that we've seen from you, Cliff Rebello, I'm not shocked. Not shocked at all.
You're reading it right now.
Fruity reminds us on Twitter on
It's
Saturday.
in
You
Chicago.
scroll
Can't.
the tweet
Can't.
by Tutti Fruity on Saturday,
Tutti
where she
Frutti.
reminds everybody it was pink lava that
She's
docked
so
us in
mad.
2022, and yet
She's
still
so
is.
angry.
What?
She's so mad. I still don't even know what she's mad at because her and Yaba did this all to themselves. Like, I'm like, you need to be mad at each other. Like, we're just watching. We're just
Yeah.
commenting.
This is why I don't like you, Al. She did that same fuck.
A couple weeks ago, remember she was in Owl's chat kissing her ass? Remember that? When her and
No, I don't. When was I in Owl's chat kissing her ass? When? What stream? Show me. Show me.
Belinda first had the falling out, she ran to Owl to get some ass pats. And then when Owl wasn't giving it to her, she's like, fuck you too, Owl. She's such a user.
Yeah, she like went off in the chat there. She claimed earlier in the stream that she's been like going at Owl for 7 years online, and like, what?
It's
Okay.
too much. Sam lies and then lies about the lies. Yes, who's on the
I have been on Owl's ass for 7 fucking years. I have been. That's true. Ask Owl. She'll tell you.
board? I said I believe she's a pathological liar, 110%. The way she just, whenever she gets mad, she goes right to this fantastical story about me giving her an email address and email bouncing back. Like, what? Where's the DM of you saying, "Hey Gigi, that email bounced back. Can't wait to see that DM." Oh wait, doesn't exist.
Shit with Belinda.
No, that DM does not exist. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I have emails though.
Fundraiser shit.
Too much.
But why are you just bringing it up now?
I'm drinking coffee and I regret it's not vodka now.
That's what I don't understand. If there was a problem with the fundraiser, why now? Remember?
Mhm.
She kept saying, why now? Why
Valid
now?
question.
Why now?
Valid question.
Even after I had said repeatedly, why? The reason why we
Yeah,
finally said something
Why?
about the fundraiser. I hope to fucking God you're listening. You're probably not because you were supposed to start your stream at 2:00, so maybe you're not. But why don't somebody clip this for Owl? One of you motherfuckers that ended up getting blocked in here today.
Who clipped this for Owl? You're on the list.
Listen, DC's gonna get real mad at me right now, but I don't care. She reminds me right now of we know when like DC gets real mad, but it turns into comedic, like it's kind of comedic anger. And it's just like if you would embrace this, you might actually
Smelly
like
cat.
yes, smelly cat. If you would embrace this, you'd probably like be successful because she's getting so angry. Like maybe you want the fuckers to block the chat, give me that clip. And I don't know, I find that so amusing. Thanks for the laugh, Sam Hawks. Sam Hawks, Calvin. Oh, I can't see. I fucking StreamYards. I can't see what the emojis are. The Kratom 40. What's Calvin? Oh, hold on. I can switch over to the other tab. Oh, I see it now. Sam.
Battery.
Oh, Sam Hawks P. Corbin, and then the Kratom 40. Got it. I get it now. Thank you for this. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. We do appreciate our, what did I call him? Our Rotan Richards. Thanks for being a member.
I'm sorry, but you know what, Cliff Rebello? I would probably never again make fun of the $40 or whatever it is y'all tried to make fun of Tragic for. Not after we've seen those thirsty ass, cringe ass messages from you, sir. I would probably never mention that shit again so long as I live.
The answer to the why now, why we brought up the Belinda fundraiser when we did,
That's true.
was because
This is true.
Particles I know. I'm just being an asshole.
when
It
the
was
tit for tat
because-
bullshit started over the Zeep interview,
I just really I don't want to see a 10 tweet rage about Gigi from DC tonight. I can't handle it. There's so much insanity right now that I'm like, as soon as I say she reminds me of DC, please don't send me a 10 tweet rage. There's too much going on. Blocking and is full heifer behavior. Moo hooves on the board. Thanks again for the super chat.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
and that slap fight
Agreed.
started up over there on the Twitter.
Uh,
Belinda's
Slap fight.
supporters
What slap
and
fight?
friends
I don't know.
got to the point to where they tweeted to Yaba
That's-
directly and said, I cannot believe you're treating Belinda this way after all she did for you, raising that money
Oh
after
my
your kid's
God.
dad died.
Oh, hold on.
That was a little sad.
Kimberlina Radplaid's been on the list even before that, but it is noted. Thank you. I mean, wait, Radplaid was added to the list, should have been on there. Do you know Radplaid? Never mind. I'm not going to tell that. It's not mine to tell.
That's not what happened. Number one, that wasn't Belinda. Even if it did happen that way, that
Mhm.
wasn't Belinda. Belinda was at work. Try it sometime. Number two, My recollection is totally different. They woke up cry tweeting, and then Sam goes live, and people in the chat are like, "Hey, we saw your tweets this morning. You seem salty." I'm not salty. Why would I be salty? And then she starts with "fuck a Belinda," and everyone's just like, "We don't understand where this is going. Like, you keep telling us it's not the interview, but you keep saying." Fuck a Belinda. Finally, Sam Hawk says, "Fine. If you all want to know what the problem is, who holds fundraisers for people?" Well,
Shit, sorry. That is not true. That's not true. I did say fuck a Belinda. Are you saying that's what started all this? What is that? That's weird. I did say fuck a Belinda. But I didn't say fuck a Belinda and then be like, fine, since nobody asked, I'll tell you. This is what happened with the fundraiser. No. It still fucking happened. What happened is that Belinda, people who were supporting Belinda, used the fundraiser to throw in Yaba's face, literally said, "How dare you treat Belinda like this after everything she did for you with the fundraiser?" That's what happened. Why are you omitting that? Why did you leave that out? That is not in dispute. Nobody has come forward and said that never happened. That's not true. That's not in dispute. So why are you skipping over it purposely? You and little boots up there, Cliff. Why are you doing that? Yeah, exactly, Effie Cujo. We were there.
that are asking them first. And that is when bitches on Twitter were like, "You ungrateful SOBs," because Yaba spent a whole afternoon running her mouth about me and Sam's chat. So on Twitter, I see Yaba talk about Belinda's throwing this in my face. And that's when I responded and said, "Nobody's throwing this in your face. Grow up." And she blocked me. She had a tantrum.
And the tweet they're like referencing right now is, I think, what was it? It wasn't Hexy, but it was like that. Hess on Twitter just asked, like, why are you bringing up Belinda? Because they asked, who is this about? And they said Belinda. One tweet, one word, Belinda was what we got first. And then
why wouldn't it be about Belinda? Why would it not have been about Belinda? Are you kidding me? Exactly. Imagine clout chasing Gigi.
She said, "You're doing that after she did that fundraiser?" That was the question.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, little boots, for completely discrediting Gigi, exposing him right here in real time on his panel for being a fucking liar. Thank you. Thank you for verifying that. That is exactly what the fuck happened. That's exactly what we have been saying happened. Why would anybody throw that fundraiser in Yaba's face when the beef was about Belinda, the Zeeth interview, and those ridiculous fucking accusations that somebody was fucking jealous of a Belinda? Thank you, little boots. Gigi, you are a fucking idiot. Yeah, sit there and sip on your drink. Swallow that down. Choke that down, you fucking loser.
That was it. It wasn't like berating. It wasn't crazy. There were more comments that came after once more shit fell out, but that was what started it. It's not this craziness that they're making it out to be.
She's making it sound like they were mean
to
Belinda all
chat.
day.
Her own fucking supporters, her own community was asking her, and that's what freaked
No, the fuck it was not. Now you're a fucking liar, bitch. Now you're a liar. It was not our supporters who said that. Why would one of our supporters have thrown that fundraiser in Yaba's face in defense of Belinda? You're a fucking liar.
her out. And then and then Sam couldn't hide her fucking tone, and everyone picked up on it.
Always my
bad
tone.
liars.
It always goes back to my tone. Look at Belinda. Look at Belinda. Once it's on the record, in writing, put it on the board. It was me. It wasn't me, guys. Of course it wasn't you, Belinda. Of course it wasn't.
Yeah, because they woke up, they had their Carnation instant breakfasts, and they ran right to Twitter and started complaining. So, of course, people were like, clearly you're salty, because why are you, like, the first thought in your mind is, who gives money to degenerates? And then the other one goes, oh, we don't have to pay for our interviews. So clearly everyone's like, you're jealous of the interview. Why those
That is absolutely not what happened. That is absolutely not what happened. Are we just literally just going to sit here and let this motherfucker lie like that? Why am I even entertaining this? Why would I even entertain this shit? Wow. Exactly. I love how they cared so much about a month ago and we're raising money. Then a month later, bragging about trying to get our channels taken down and reporting our merch stores. Yeah, totally genuine. Or how about when those post DM leaks got leaked and the DMs between Strawberry Douche and Belinda got leaked. And Belinda is in there saying to Strawberry Douche that she is side-eyeing Yaba. So we have the DM leaks of Belinda telling Strawberry Douche that she is side-eyeing Yaba. We have, excuse me, Harlow. We had Gigi the other day. Remember we watched where Gigi was confirming was it Little Boots or was it Raven who said, Belinda told us she was keeping Yaba and Sam at arm's length, and Gigi confirmed. He said, yeah, that's what Belinda told me too, that she was keeping Sam and Yaba at arm's length. So that's why we were all surprised when Belinda turned around and did this fundraiser. Totally genuine, right, babe? All of it. We're entertaining all of it now. That's right. You're right. You're totally right. I digress. Continue. Excuse me.
Two can't just acknowledge that.
That's right.
And just apologize and stop being the people that they go after. I don't understand it, but at this point, I'm here for it. Because what else is there to watch?
That's
what
right,
else is
Gigi.
there to watch at this point?
That's right, Gigi. What else is there to watch? Say thank you.
So bored with Breezy. Everyone else getting on my nerves. So it's like, hey, thanks for the content.
This is all your mama's fault.
This is all your mama's fault. I agree.
Well, that's the answer to your question of why now.
Why now?
I realize it's been a while. It's been like 6 weeks or something like that. But you didn't hear me say it literally a bajillion million fucking times back in December.
So she acts like maybe this person wasn't even a sub back then, whatever.
If you one more time. Do you understand now? I feel like I should just sit here and wait for her to respond.
I can't.
I'm going to wait for her to respond. I'm just going to sit here and wait.
I mean, I guess like the people who love her are the same type of people who just talk to other human beings like absolute dog shit and look down on everybody. So that's why they find this normal. The rest of us are like, you were so ungrateful for this opportunity that your girlfriend gave you. Let's be honest here. I do not think she would have the subs or counts she had if she didn't build off of Yabahandra. Show a little gratefulness. And I think that's why she became so ungrateful to her audience, because she didn't earn it like a normal channel does. She rode Yaba's coattails, and I think she just assumes, well, they're not going to go anywhere because Yaba sent them here. Clearly you were wrong.
What in the hell is this motherfucker talking about? Excuse me. What is he talking about? What are you talking about, sir? I have been on YouTube since 2016, sir, doing just fine. Granted, not in the girl world hater nation community. See, and I was talking to Yaba last night, and I was like, dude, outside of Owl, these people just don't know any better. Like, they really don't know us like that. They don't. Cliffy here, and certainly Little Boots, they have no idea my history online on YouTube. They have no idea what I've done, what I'm capable of doing. They have no idea what my particular skill set in this arena is. But lucky for them and lucky for you all, we're all going to find out together. All right. So it's unfortunate, maybe Belinda should have asked around. Maybe Clifford should have asked around, maybe, I don't know. Who else is running their fat fucking mouths? Raven. Maybe they should have asked around, but they didn't, and that's fine. Even Pink Lava, the Kiwi trio over there, they
They don't even know. Strawberry Douche, she should have. She should have, but she didn't. And it's fine. We're all going to find out together. It's totally fine. See, this is where my passion is. This is where I excel. Doing this kind of content. This is where I excel. And I didn't want to have to do this. I didn't want to have to turn my channel into, creator on creator blood sports. But this is what you guys asked for. This is what you wanted. This was where the master plan, the Belinda and the Kiwi trio cooked up. This is where it naturally has progressed to. And I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. I mean, I was made for this shit. Nikki P said, as soon as Negs found out the kid's dad passed, he made a community post saying if they do a fundraiser, he'd go after them like his fundraiser had been gone after. Then Belinda makes a fundraiser. Yeah, why would you do that, Belinda? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Yaba says, you freaks played all your cards. We haven't even got started. That's true. That's true. It's fine. It's totally fine. Let's see. A Strawberry Douche doesn't go outside. She's pale as fuck in Florida. Do we really need to say anything else, right? Jennifer Lynn says, I feel like I'm lurking the OGDC again, right? I mean, giddy up. Let's do it. Okay, this is what we do. You know who did ask around, though? And I find this absolutely fucking, like, just I'm blown away by this. Belinda didn't ask around. Gigi didn't ask around. Strawberry Douche, Pink Lava, Olive Oil, they didn't ask around. They don't know no better. But you know who did ask around and got the answer they were looking for? You'll never guess. You'll never guess who actually did the asking around and got the answer they were looking for. It wasn't these dumb fucks, clearly.
Thoughts?
Yeah. I agree. Chantal's maid is throwing me off in chat. Your mama only has one shin. And I'm just like saying all this other shit.
Poor your mama.
No.
Anyway, so moving on to this particular situation. Why was she a mod and why were you in her DM? Well, as Lindsay told you, she was a mod because she came into my chat one day and said, I have some information for you. And I said, I'm going to give you a wrench and make you blue so I can see your response. There's your answer. That's why she was a mod.
Why did
they fucking gassed themselves up. They sure did. All right, guys, listen, it's been fun. I've had a really good time. Those messages between Gigi and Tragic were fucking gold. Loved it so much, but I got to get going.